His record undefeated, 17 fights, 17 victories, including 10 by knockout. Out of Nashville, Tennessee, please welcome the challenger in the red corner, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
166.8.
166.84 Plant. 166.84 Plant. And now stepping to the scale, the IBF Super Middleweight Champion out of El Viejo, Venezuela, 28 wins, 2 defeats, including 23 by knockout. Please welcome the champion, Jose Bolevita Uzcategui.
165.2.
165.2 for Uzcategui.
Right here, that is a wing.
Yeah, right here.
Right, so we should find out definitely.
You okay? Do you want to go in the middle?
So you can.
What? Yeah. Yeah. You guys let him through?
Tomorrow night on FS1, our main event for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship, 12 rounds, live from the Microsoft Theater. Jose Bolevita Uzcategui versus Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
Face forward. Face forward. Face forward.
Come on, guys, let's go. Ready for that? Come on, let's go. We're good.
You want to get fined, get back up.
Where's the move? Going with the champ, baby.
Come up here. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, from here on out, it is only fighter plus one. Only fighter plus one.
Yes, go right ahead, please.
In this fight, I'm not gonna punch no ref. I can't promise you about the judges, but no more refs. Thank you.
It's a good line. All right, Marcus. You're quoted as saying, Badu Jack has to realize you're not a faded Butte, Cleverly, or even an older Stevenson. Basically, let the people know what you're trying to tell Badu Jack come Saturday night.
I mean, it speaks for itself. I'm not trying to, disrespect nobody. Our prayers definitely go out to Adonis, for him being in the situation that he's in. But I felt like, he came up to light heavyweight and fought a bumming Nathan Cleverly, no disrespect, and the older Adonis Stevenson, and caught him at the right time. So, like I said, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a young, hungry fighter, and I'm a live guy, and I'm ready to go.
Badu?
I mean, Nathan Cleverly, he might not be an all-time great, but he's a two-time world champion. And Adonis Stevenson was knocking everybody out.
Okay.
Nobody said he was old before he fought me.
Okay.
I mean, he's been protected. He fought kind of easy guys, but it looks easy. It looks easy from the outside. It looks different when you're in there.
The last 2 rounds.
Everybody said the same thing. Oh, he's basic. You gonna let me talk?
We'll see come Saturday.
Everybody said he's basic. He's blah blah blah. They talk a lot of shit. All right, but then after the fight, they come up with excuses. So
ain't no excuse here. I'm
don't
in the
come
best
with no
shape of my
excuses.
life,
That's
boy.
it.
I'm in the best shape of my life. No excuses. You hear me?
Let me ask you this, Marcus Brown. You're fighting Badu here in Vegas. This is his hometown.
No. He's from Sweden.
not my
He's
hometown.
not from the
Well,
United
this
States.
is where he makes his home.
So please.
Any concerns if this one goes the distance? They favor Badu Jack because
not
he's
worried.
from Vegas.
I'm not worried at all, bro.
You haven't learned? The judges never favor me.
No concerns at all.
No concerns, bro.
Badu Jack, last but not least, what should we expect Saturday night? Because it seems as if you have a young, hungry fighter who believes this is his time.
I mean, if he really believes that, that's going to bring the best out of me. And, you know, all this talk, I'm not a talker, so I'm not a trash talker. That just motivated me. So, I mean, like I said, it's going to bring the best out of me. So I hope he comes to fight.
Folks, it goes down in just a couple days. Saturday, January 19th, Showtime pay-per-view, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 o'clock Pacific time. Make sure you buy it. Make sure you check it out. We got 4 fights, 4 bangers, and of course, the main course, Manny Pacquiao, Adrian Broner. Guys, we're gonna face off here.
We're shutting it down.
Two-time world champion.
It don't mean shit.
Let's start with the co-main first.
Well, Brooklyn the house. Brooklyn. You know it, honey boy. You know it. BX. Too late for that. We in Vegas.
I haven't lost one yet.
Okay. This time is gonna happen.
Yeah, all right, that's
This
what they all
time is
say.
gonna happen.
That's what they all say, nigga.
Get the Andy ready.
I'm a real nigga.
And I never lost with him either. So we'll see about that. Yeah, who did you fight? Oh, please, old guys. Oh, please. You're fighting old people. You're fighting old people. Everyone knows all about you and the body shot you were taking.
I didn't go down.
Huh?
I didn't go down.
Yeah. Hey, Lou. Oh, no, I'll talk. Lou. I took all I want. Roy did go down there.
There you go. Thank you.
But he's fighting, not you. He's fighting, not you. He's not going to handle it. Yeah. We'll see about the body snatcher. Okay.
We ain't losing 4.5 years.
He's fighting,
5 years.
not you.
Front runner.
Too late for you.
I do my homework.
Okay, we'll see about that. See about that.
It should be a great fight on Saturday, though.
It's over. Wrap it up. Mark my words. We're backing it up, boy.
All right, we'll see. They all say that.
Okay.
They say that for 5 motherfucking
Yeah,
years.
we'll see.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't touch me either. Don't touch me. I don't give a fuck. I'm a
A
professional.
little nervous,
I was a
huh?
world champion.
A little nervous. I see you a little nervous.
Whatever.
A little nervous.
Whatever.
Why are you nervous?
Nervous.
Don't be nervous, bro.
Nervous.
Relax.
I'm world title, nigga.
We coming
How
for
many
it.
world titles you won?
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Look at you now, bro. Look at you now.
I ain't say shit to them.
All right. Stop drinking, Lou. Don't drink, Lou.
Whatever, nigga. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. You're too nervous, bro. Nervous, bro.
It's just I'm ready. That's what it is. I was a world champion.
Oh, it's not about you anymore. You day gone.
Whatever. See your man's being quiet.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
He know me.
You got it.
His trainer knows me. He ain't saying nothing.
Right.
He know.
I'm his trainer too, bro. Yeah. Sit your ass down, bro. Yeah, I'm from New York too, bro. I seen you where?
My whole family.
Yeah, I've been seeing you drinking too much.
I do.
I've been seeing you drinking too much. Come on, bro. Drinking too much, bro. Too nervous, nigga. You nervous, nigga.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
here to play with nobody. Nobody.
I'm a fly on the ball. You're gonna be a fly on everybody's ball.
Yeah, whatever.
Lou, you good, brother? You gonna make a comeback?
Whatever.
They got you ready to make a comeback.
You can look at me the way you want, motherfucker. Yeah, let's do it. It's on like butter popcorn, motherfucker. Nah, I didn't say nothing. Don't talk to me like that. Now I'm 50 years old, I could be your son. Don't talk to me like that. I don't, but don't touch me. 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 Don't fucking touch me. Anybody touch me. Fuck out of here. I didn't say nothing. I was being nice. Started talking shit. I knew this was gonna happen. Every time you deal with Brooklyn motherfuckers, this happens.
So you blamed it on Brooklyn?
Blame it on Brooklyn?
Got to. I have to. Listen, my whole family fought against Brooklyn. We ain't never lose. I ain't never lose. I didn't never lose. I ain't never lose. And I ain't gonna lose.
They say Brooklyn goes hard though, Lou.
What? Brooklyn front runners.
Okay.
12 hours.
They good for 5 rounds. After that, we drown them. That's the key.
You think they're the ones that's nervous?
I'm nervous, of course.
Them, you think they're the ones
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, and you ain't really, I love this game. I love this game. This is what I eat with. This is what I love. All my whole family is champions and amateurs. I ain't never lost to Brooklyn. We fought all Brooklyn. I know how to beat Brooklyn. Trust me.
How do you beat him?
How do you beat them? Take them to deep waters. Take them to deep waters. They drown. Look at the resume of Brooklyn. Look at it.
You're the first guy who knocked out
All right, thanks, Lou.
You're the first guy who knocked out Roy Jones. How was it to see him again?
He's my friend. You know, after the fight's cool. It's business. That's my boy. He's a great fighter. He's the greatest. But when I was fighting Roy, I did the same thing to him. When I go in there or I got somebody, I go with mine. I asked Roy what happened the first day in the press conference. Ask him.
You said
Last year you had your sparring with him. You were giving him hard work back then too.
Of course, I was a world champ. I'm not fake. Them niggas is fake. You see, his real trainer wasn't saying that because he knows what I do. He knows what I'm about. Gary Starks, talk to him. The other guy's just a talker. I ain't never seen that guy in my life.
What's your prediction?
We're gonna win. That's it.
thanks, Lou.
What you talking about and all that, and we gonna be there.
But that's what I'm saying.
You supposed to talk. You been talking.
Baby.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it boxing.
When you did your interview, keep it boxing, man. That's what I'm telling you. Keep it that way, man.
You was talking.
But
you
listen,
talk every fight.
we ain't gonna do
You
nothing
talking
bad.
to Crawford fight. He iced you.
Yeah, I went up in weight too, and I gave you work.
Yeah, I'm going up and work, and I'm gonna give you work.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Going up and work, and I'm gonna give you work.
Hey, Russell, how much you getting paid? Put his check on the line.
Put your check
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
line.
I got that right now.
Go ahead. You about to fight at the arena for a little bag and stuff.
That's because of me. I'm putting that on.
Yeah,
Money
well,
out my
go ahead,
pocket,
man.
dog.
Talk heavy you want
Money
to.
out my
Talk
pocket,
heavy if you want to.
Young
You
boy.
know why you fight me
Yeah,
because the bag right.
Oh,
You was about to fight at the arena to get
You done.
6,500.
You done.
How I'm
Look
done?
at you, man. You done.
You old here, you got iced by
done.
Crawford. Everybody iced you. Melina, you getting iced, bro. You got stopped. You talk heavy and get stopped and make an
done,
excuse
man.
about it.
You
I
done.
moved up and wait. I moved up. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the
I'm a
kitchen.
man. I'm a
Don't
man.
move up,
Listen, I've been
nigga.
doing
Talk
this shit
heavy,
all
don't move
my
up.
life, man.
If you move up, that's what it is.
Let's bet that bag.
Go
Let's bet
ahead,
that
it ain't about shit. We can bet 10 bucks on it. Go
And
ahead.
we could double
We can
that.
bet 10 bucks on it. Go ahead. That's it.
I'll carry this later, guys.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy. You got your best lay on. You got your best lay on.
You got that 100% cotton on, nigga. You know what I mean? That's cotton on, nigga. I got fur around my neck.
I guess.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Would you come to win hometown on your own? Hell yeah. That's loyal, son. Oh, you little. You little. You little. He a boy, Tevin. He a boy. He a boy. He's scared as fuck. I feel his heart beating. He tried to be my friend. And I get it back and like that. You know what I'm saying?
This is amazing.
Philly, even though I had a bit of beef. I love this now, man. This is the first one. This is the first one I ever did. Nah, I ain't talking never fuck you. You're gonna get yours, don't worry about it. Little man in the back there. Well, anyway, this is where we work good. So for me, this place is going to be history in my family, you know, going on and on and on. My grandkids are going to hear stories about Philly. So I'm proud to be here today. I don't care what this little T-brain in the back says. All I'm saying is, man, take his butt up. And some just keep dragging me toward boxing. And I just keep getting these fights and I keep winning these fights. The I was always an underdog. Most of my fights have been an underdog. And I just keep winning and winning and winning. Even though I even talk about a dog, it's still doing it, you know? So here I am here today. I'm going to take Kevin Brown's belt, mark my words. March 15, Kevin Brown's not going to want him. He hasn't been tested before. He hasn't been tested before. So we all going to see what's going to happen. And listen, if he can beat me, I'll take my hat off and say he's a great man. Because it's going to take a great man to beat me.
Easy work.
Shit. Easy work. Easy work. Easy work. Listen, Devin knows he's in for a battle.
You easy.
You all know he's in for a battle.
Easy.
We'll see. We'll see.
Easy work. That's why we picked you. Right. We picked you. You another speed bump.
All I'm going to say is, text me on Twitter, always out or spank your boy, alright?
All right, Leprechaun.
I'm really proud to introduce my friend, a champion, a Philly fighter, Kevin.
First, I want to thank God, you know, without God, none of this would be possible. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Definitely Philadelphia. Gotta thank Philadelphia, Metro Boxing, Eddie Hearn, Lou DeBella, and the Zone. Bro, that's not a Philly bear, first of all. That's not a Philly bear. You should look about a bear. That's not a Philly bear. You gotta go to the side right here. Second, you only got to fight because I chose you. You ain't get it because you had a 2-fight deal, whatever you said you had. You supposed to win that mandatory. You didn't win. You got a draw. You was talking shit. I said, Eddie, bring him here. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm tired of disrespect. I'm tired of being. I just beat your cousin. James Dillon, I stopped him. I'm tired of beating y'all. So you gotta listen. You gotta listen. You have to come bring it back. You gotta win. All that stuff. Listen. All that sad story, all that talking about the sad shit. Yeah, I did. No, you're not gonna convince them. They with me, bro. They with me. You ain't gonna convince them. So I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. I'm gonna die.
Hey, you in check. Shut up.
Let me talk. I'm a man like you.
And I'm gonna look me and say,
Oh, good. You just for fucking the guy there for noise. What's his name for noise? I don't know. None of that shit. How you get a draw? Listen, he said, yo, listen, you look past him. You look past that guy. You look past him. You got a fucking draw. So that's what we gonna do. Remember on Twitter, I tweeted you said I'm cocky. I don't know how you did that from. But
you don't think you're cocky?
No, I don't think I'm cocky. But listen, I'm cocky today. You
don't know me.
Listen, I pulled up a picture, right? You know the picture, nigga.
And you talk shit.
I see that's bet 20 grand since you think you can beat me, right? How much you making? How much you making?
That's when you.
How much you making? That's that 50. How much you
make more you think I'm making.
No, that's that 50. I'm going 50 here.
All I want is your belt.
You don't want shit. I'm gonna be in there. That's alright. I don't even get like this, but he been talking crazy.
You're a bitch.
And the only one I took him, he been talking shit. And then he was saying, I'm not what?
You ain't a real Philly dog. You don't know.
Let's keep that boxing. I appreciate everybody for coming out, especially my bully boys. You know how we rock it. And I beat your ass, I'm gonna take for a cheese stick. And we ain't gonna go to Max's, we ain't gonna go to
You go to Poppy.
We go to the Poppy store. Across the world, man. I'm telling you, and you know I came from nothing, and it's a privilege to fight in Philadelphia, especially to headline in Philadelphia, because at one point I was the underdog in Philadelphia, and I kept believing in myself. Bella also believed in me, and you know, and Earth believed in me. And I can't get on my team. I got another team, man. I had a hell of a team.
And we're just about ready to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. We begin with the former IBF junior middleweight champion of the world from Las Vegas, Sugar Shay, Ishay Smith. $155 pounds, 155 pounds for Ishay Smith. And his opponent is ready to step onto the scale at this time. Once again, former world title challenger, current WBC number 6, super welterweight contender Erickson Hammer Lubin. 155 pounds, the same as his opponent, 155 pounds.
Selected ones.
That's all right. We're going to teach you what it's all about. Your age, right? Hey, Shay, let's get it, baby. Stand down. Make that young man. Make that young man. Yeah, man. You got to walk up like this. All right. Yeah.
And it's going to be very interesting. Super welterweights, 10 rounds of boxing. Erickson Hammer Lubin. Sugar Shay, Ishay Smith.
Speed, power, foot speed. He is the challenger for Brooklyn, New York, USA, the NABO, NABA heavyweight champion, Jarrell Big Miller. Now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent going out to the stage. He is a member of the Order of the British Empire, standing 6'6", an Olympic gold medal champion, and in 22 fights, he has 22 victories, 21 wins by knockout. From London, representing all of the United Kingdom, the undefeated WBA, WBO, IBF, IBO heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua. Ladies and gentlemen, June 1st of this year, it all goes down, as you can see. We can expect fireworks at the Garden on that date.
Murder! Not entertainment. Say nobody get out of the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
The challenger from Brooklyn, 25 fights, 24 victories, 21 by knockout. NABO, NABA heavyweight champion Terrell Big Baby Miller. The reigning and defending undefeated champion with a perfect professional record of 22 fights, 22 victories, 21 wins by knockout. From London, England, the undefeated champion, AJ Anthony Joshua. Let's have everyone seated at this time, ladies and gentlemen.
Prima donna, what you need to do.
At this time, we'll turn the proceedings over to Eddie Hearn for matchroom boxing. Mr. Hearn.
On my mother, we cool. Get this shit under control. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. June. We want to see you June 1st, baby. What? Don't tell about that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Does everyone please be seated?
My hands are tired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone for Matchroom Boxing USA.
I got it.
That was entertaining.
Mr. Eddie Hearn. He is a member of the Order of the British Empire, standing 6 feet 6, an Olympic gold medal champion, and in 22 fights, he has 22 victories, 21 wins by knockout. From London, representing all of the United Kingdom, the undefeated WBA, WBO, IBF, IBO heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua. Heavyweight challenger champion, ladies and gentlemen, June 1st of this year. It all goes down, and as you can see, we can expect fireworks at the Garden on that date.
Murder! Say nobody get out of the way before I start the fire out here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
The challenger from Brooklyn, 25 fights, 24 victories, 21 by knockout. NABO, NABA heavyweight champion Terrell Big Baby Miller. The reigning and defending undefeated champion with a perfect professional record of 22 fights, 22 victories, 21 wins by knockout. From London, England, the undefeated champion, AJ Anthony Joshua. Let's have everyone seated at this time, ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta check out like this. Who the hell did AJ fight before he fought Tyler?
Fought for myself.
Nobody!
Twice. Fury had one show against Klitschko.
I think the guy, and he's always was against Chose One, made Chose One, and Chose One just threw him the belt. Deontay fight before he woke up. Nobody. First the girl who be the old out of shape, Chris Saviola.
Tell them what you done. Tell them what you done.
Best record. He's not for a time.
Tell them what you done.
Period.
Tell them what you done.
He beat Klitschko 2 years out of the league.
Tell them what you done.
3 months. Get out of here, Stop
talking about everyone else. Tell them what you done, Gerald. Bro, tell them what you done, champ. Speak your talk. Tell them what you done as a champ.
Hamburger eating contest. David Hotdog's Boogie eating contest.
And this is the guy that's gonna beat me.
Let's eat contest.
This is the guy that's gonna beat me.
Listen, man, we so listen, like I said before, ain't nothing was given to me. I had it. My path to this championship belt is unorthodox.
The roaches.
Pigeons, right. Right, he don't know what that is.
The roaches.
So I'm trying to say he know what that is. He might look like one, but he don't know what that is. I'm trying to say something. Bro, you know what's man.
Yes, sir.
This question for Jarrell. Jarrell, have you studied tape on Anthony Johnson?
Of course, yeah, we're posting up on this screensaver. Listen to what this people saying. Of course it is. So what's the next question?
What do you see specifically that you can take advantage of? What do you see specifically in his game that you think you can take advantage of?
He's made a baby shit. He's made a baby shit. If you don't bow down to him and kiss his ass, he feels some kind of way. That's what it is. I usually do. I'm not going to do it.
Jarrell, what makes you different from a Povetkin or a Takam or any of the other guys that he's faced? Because you keep saying he hasn't done anything, but he's done a lot.
Yeah, he beat some Povetkin who was 39 years old. Okay, he beat Povetkin. Back when Kitchen was at the ring, low ring. I said, he's done some stuff.
Ask him what he's done.
He's done some stuff. He's done some stuff. He's done some stuff. But he beat me. And I put away curve. And if any fighter will come up here to me and kiss his ass, ain't about that life. I'm not coming up here to get be no job creep up and sound like you. I'm not playing the role. So,
what's up, brother? I didn't see no 50 million.
Hey, Larry.
I didn't see no 50 million. I'm going to cut you there because there wasn't no 50 million. Don't say it right straight. Don't put words in my mouth.
Don't put words in my mouth. Only pieces.
Who? I ain't this video.
We ain't good. I've got to come in and say that. Your questions are terrible. One, we never see the 50 minutes. How can we be disrespected? He's giving him a world title shot in his backyard. Next question.
No, let him finish. Let's go on, finish. Go on, finish.
How can he feel disrespected?
Listen, I'm going to disrespect him when I'm going to be asking him something.
Anyway. Now you don't because should be happy.
I'm gonna tell you right when he came down and come down to whatever it was. The reason why Dylan White fight didn't show up because he really wanted Dylan White first easier money for his ass. So I'm trying to say,
Dylan White's trying to fight harder.
He already paid for it, and then Dylan White said, "Listen, once I whoop your ass, I'm getting more points on the rematch. I'm 60-40 power now. Even if you lose, I'm getting more money than you. How you gonna become the loser and the champ will get more less money than you? If Dylan White earned his win." In the next second fight, he wanted to run the show all the time.
He's not a manager. I know my international negotiations.
Okay. Right. We're gonna break it here. We'll
Guess what? I'm out of here. He can kiss my black ass.
Bitch. Walk off. Sit down and talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Grant, the Unified Heavyweight Championship World. Round of applause, please. Madison Square Garden, live on design business calls. Thank you for coming. Closing words from the
I'm in
champion.
no rush. If there's anything you guys want to ask, I'm still here.
Any questions for the champion?
James, you vacated your world title. Some maybe thought controversially back last year, but it was for fights like this, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I set out him come with the choice, and I won with this. Chris Schubert been calling my name for a long time, but like you just said, finally I get the chance to punch him in his face and deal with this guy with a problem.
You've spent a bit of time together over the last couple of months. Have you gained in respect for him or not?
No. as I say.
Why?
The guy's a deluded idiot. I can't deal with him. But again, shush, hold him down, hold it down. Wait, hold it down, hold it down, please. You're a deluded moron, bro. You are pathetic, honestly. And on Saturday night, I can't wait to deal with you. I can't wait to deal with you. Look, I can't wait to deal with you, bro. Come on, bro, grow up, bro. It's all dawned on him. Gabriel, it's all dawned on him. The retirement fight is here. He's finished. This is his last fight. I promise you that. He's going to get a schooling.
Chris?
What can I say? The guy is he's a clown. He talks a good game. But at the end of the day, we all know what's going to happen. He's going to get in there. He's going to have a good. He's going to pick up. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be too much for him.
It is right, though, isn't it, in a way that if you were to lose, that could be it.
We're both on the edge. We're both at a stage now where a loss we can't lose. That's why this fight is so exciting to watch, because it's two fighters fighting for their careers. I'm just happy to be in a position where I know that he's not going to be able to handle the heat. And he doesn't.
Bring the heat.
He's going into that ring unsure.
Bring that heat.
He's going into the ring thinking, okay,
I'm looking forward to the heat.
Can I survive? And the answer is absolutely no.
Do you know what? He tweeted me the other day saying, give the fans, don't rob the fans and don't run around the ring. In other words, that's saying, Jane, please don't use your boxing ability and outbox me and give me a boxing lesson. Stand there and make it real hard and give me a chance. Chris, you are mad as a dude. And do you know what? Actually, I'm not even gonna box you. I'm gonna come out and give it to you properly. Alright? I'm gonna come out and give it to you properly.
I've got everything.
Okay. I'm gonna come out and give it to you properly.
On the table, I can handle. We've gone for every A plan, B plan, B plan, C. There's nothing you can do in that ring in a few days' time that I'm not.
Bro, you can't box.
So if you want to run
about?
out, please run. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
You can't box, Chris. What are you talking about? Have you learned it?
I'm gonna box your head off. Trust me, you're gonna be begging to quit.
You're
gonna be begging for that time.
We've heard this before, bro. We've heard this all before.
Chris, you did take the step though to revise your strategy to look at how you could become a better boxer after losing to George Groves, and that's why Nate Vasquez has joined your team, isn't it? Just explain that.
Yeah, so I've got a full-time trainer now. For the first time in my career, I'm having a guy with me day in, day out, focusing on strategy, game plan, a tailored boxing camp to prepare me for what James Miguel is, a slick southpaw. And you know, we've covered all the bases. That's why I'm so confident. If he wants to run, we've got the game plan. If he wants to stand there and plant his feet and swing, we've got the game plan. So he can try everything he wants to do to escape the loss, but we know what's going to happen.
James, it sounds like Chris has upgraded for you.
Well, what has he?
In terms of training, in terms of his preparation, first time in his career he's had what you might call a dedicated trainer with him.
Well, this is the biggest fight of his career, as I say. It's retirement time. Whoever loses this is done, and that's, listen, as I say, I'm a realist, Gabriel, and it's do or die. It's do or die on Saturday.
I've got one question, Gabriel, because I've never got to the bottom of this. This all seemed to have started from a sparring session, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, I don't know how long now. But what actually happened in the sparring session?
It was a spar. He come down and sparred. I was doing him the favour. But that was his plan, because a couple months before that he sent me a message on Facebook saying that one day we were going to fight, carry on being the man who you are. I thought you won the Groves fight, we're going to get it on down the line. And yeah, he come down and sparred. It was just a spar. I don't really even remember. It was 8 years ago. He went on social media saying that he schooled me. But he needs to, so that's right, really.
It doesn't matter what happened all those years ago. All that matters is that James Miguel's career is over in a couple of days.
Agreed, but the message him saying that you thought you won the Groves fight and he could go and you respected him. So what happened after the spar? What happened after the spar that changed all that?
I'm here to talk about the sparring. I'm here to talk about the fight. I sent him a message after he lost to Groves
saying I thought you won,
that
you the man.
He needs to keep what he's got inside of him, because we're going to fight at some point, and I don't want him being some timid little guy that doesn't want to get involved anymore. I want it to be exciting. So
his confidence is actually scary.
That's right. That's what you need to have, confidence in you. I don't see it. I'm looking in your eyes. I don't see a confident guy. I see
You would
somebody who's
think
scared.
after the bros loss, he'll be humbled a little bit. Yeah, you would think that.
You'd think after the Truex loss, you'd be humbled.
Bro, proven. Me, I'm proving you idiot. I've been there, I've done everything, I've won it.
Okay, you're not doing it in a few days, let me tell you
I've
that.
won everything, Chris. You are an idiot, you've done nothing. The champ, I'm gonna retire you.
You've done it,
We'll see. Bro, we only got a little time to wait now.
I'm there, it's my time. It's my time, trust me on that.
Just fortunately, you don't believe that. He knows, oh, this is going to be difficult. But hopefully he's sharp. Hopefully I can get him. He's going to be sharp. He can't move his feet. Hopefully he's not sharp. He's not fit. Don't live the light parties. He loves women. Oh no, I need it. You are an idiot. I can't wait to punch you.
Never said you're sharp. That's something that you're bringing up.
I can't wait to beat
the
her
words
up.
you're talking.
You said that. That's what you think. That's what you're holding on to. You need confidence.
I'm expecting you to be the best fighter you've ever been for this fight. And that's still not going to be enough.
Bring the heat for us,
still not going to be anywhere near.
It's your only chance to think come over the hill, bro.
Cojo como me da la gana. Oye, polo suave. Como me da la gana. Vos viniste a decir que ganó. Vos viniste a decir que ganó todo el mundo. Todo el mundo lo dijo. Ahora va para Francia de nuevo.
Yo, can we ask him a couple questions?
Louis, go back. Let us up. Rick. Tranquilo.
Hey, yo, my man, can we all ask
ellos creen que yo quiero pelear, yo no quiero pelear. ¿Quién? Ellos creen que yo quiero pelear. No, ahí está peleando. Es lo que le estoy diciendo. Lo mismo, ¿con quién vas a pelear vos?
Sam, what is he saying, Sam?
Is he the toughest opponent you'll have faced to date?
On paper he is. I don't know if he's the most toughest opponent until we get in the ring, and you gotta ask me after that.
Sure. Mikey, thoughts on that?
Well, Saturday night he's gonna find out, you know, why I chose to fight him and why I picked this fight. Like all my other opponents, you know, they don't see anything, you know, flashy, they don't see anything special. But when they get inside the ring, then they realize that I am special in a different way.
I'm not your other opponent. Stop talking about your other opponents like I'm one of them.
But you will be another opponent just on Saturday night.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy you've been having.
We're gonna find out.
When I act all humble on here when you're in front of me, but when you're doing different interviews with Haley and all the other stuff, you want to talk trash. Your dad and your brother, you want to say other things, but once you get here, you want to be humble and show a lot of respect and things like that. Nah, keep that same energy you had when you're in Cali at your gym that you have here.
It's the same attitude I've always had. You know, I'm very confident in my skills, my abilities. I know what I can do. I know what I got to do on Saturday night.
Well, I think this is the most I've seen you two kind of go at it. You've been really respectful. When do you flip the switch, Errol? Is it now? A lot of guys, like Pacquiao says, when he gets in the ring, that's when the switch flips. When does it switch for you?
I mean, I don't really have a switch. I mean, I'm calm 24/7. I'm calm. I could talk to Mikey Garcia in the locker room and come out during the fight and try to knock his head off. I mean, my switch stay on. I stay on go, and I'm always ready. I'm always prepared. So, I mean, there's no switch for me. I'm naturally like this. I'm calm and things like that. I mean, I've been ready to go 8 weeks ago. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm ready for fight night. I'm pumped up. I'm really tired of doing these press conferences and seeing him. I'm ready for fight night to put on a great show and another great performance.
Fair enough. Mikey, how about for you? Do you have to, does your switch flip now on fight week, or is it when it's closer to the fight?
Look, I'm naturally always pretty calm as well, but you know, I know what I got to do on fight night. I know, you know, all the work I put in, you know, for all the weeks in camp. You know, I didn't put all that time and all that effort for nothing. You know, Saturday night is a day that I got to execute. So I've always said, you know, I'm always very calm, very collected, but once we get inside that ring, everything does change. So I would say, you know, once I get inside that ring is when that switch does turn on. But I gotta be calm, I gotta be confident, you know, that's just the way I am. and I'm ready to get it on now.
Do you have to fight the best fight of your life?
I definitely do have to fight the best fight of my life. You know, if I don't, then I can't overcome the challenge. You know, this is a huge challenge. This is a big fight. You know, it's not easy to do what I'm doing. Not many are daring to do what I'm doing, and that's why I chose this fight. I want to make history, and in order to accomplish that, I need to fight the fight of my life, and you will see the best out of me on Saturday night.
He has mentioned about some of these other world champions. In your mind, do you think that David Benavidez is overlooking you?
Hell yeah, for sure. I mean, he's tasted the glory. He had the WBC super middleweight world title, which is major. The kid has done his thing. You know, you can't knock him. But fuck, I ain't no bum either, and I'm here, and I train my ass off, and I'm ready to fight, and I'm looking for the knockout just as anybody else is, and so that's what we're gonna do, and that's how I know this is gonna make for a great fight.
I mean, if Porky Medina puts you to sleep, what you think I'm gonna do to you?
You ain't even punching like that. Relax.
I knocked the guy that knocked you out cold. I'm not punching like that.
You ain't punching like that. It's cool.
Don't try to play me.
When you supposed to knock out everybody else you fought? Ronald,
and then I broke Ronald's face after the second fight. I gave him a concussion, bro. Ask him.
Ronald don't even speak English. I don't ask.
After I got done with him, he couldn't speak
English like that. I don't ask.
No, I'm looking forward to do the same to you.
At the end of the day, bro, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I don't do the talking. That's not what I do.
I don't care if that's
talking.
what you do.
Saturday night, I'll be on the other side of the ring.
Saturday night,
do your thing.
you're going to sleep.
And you go ahead and do that tough boy shit, that whack ass shit. I guess they do that in Arizona. I don't know where you from.
Yeah, and then from where you from? They go to sleep where you from?
Man, stop it.
Them boys go to sleep out there.
At the end of the day, I'm right here though.
I'm right here too.
I'm right here.
Okay,
ain't never been no
Gentlemen, Saturday night. Saturday night, we'll all be here. Saturday night, we'll all be here. Wait a minute, gentlemen. Hey, guys. No, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Gentlemen. Come on, guys. Hey, relax.
This is what we need.
Relax. Hey, you. Relax. Come on, guys. All right.
Y'all gotta sit on Saturday. Y'all gotta sit on Saturday.
All right, gentlemen. All right. Well, tempers are flaring. Hey, guess what? You don't get paid to throw punches right now. You get paid to throw punches on Saturday night. So let's be civil. Let's not throw punches today, tomorrow, but Saturday night, when the bell rings, he can throw as much punches as he wants. Because I sure as I'm going to be ringside. I can't wait. And the public at home can't wait to watch this. That's the co-main event. That ain't even the main event. Oh my goodness. It is going to be electric. AT&T Stadium, and I apologize about the language, but I will correct myself, so we apologize. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to have the face-off. BBC Fox Sports pay-per-view. I tell you what you should do at home. Order the pay-per-view. Watch BBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view. Check it out. That's what you should do, and that's what I'm going to do. So thank you very much for coming on. We'll have the face-off. Thank you very much, AT&T Stadium. Saturday night, Spence Garcia, this loaded undercard. Now the fighters are going to face off, and oh boy, Saturday night's going to be fun here in Arlington. Thank you.
Oh, David. All right. Let's go. We got to shake hands. Both you guys need the opportunity. All right, guys. This shit gonna get popped
I don't know if we should do a face-off.
Come on, gentlemen. Behave ourselves.
Your whole crew. I've been nothing but everyone.
Take a picture, please. Take a picture of the whole crew. Here, come on up.
We don't definitely get excited. It's gonna be okay.
Get the rest of them. You guys, come on up. Everybody look here. All the whole team, please. Everybody up here. Out to the TVs first, please. All the way in the back. All the way in the back. Out to the TVs.
Ain't no hole in my blood. I'm here. I'm here.
Down in front, right here for me, please. Down.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
What happened second?
I'm here.
What happened second thing?
I ain't gonna lie. We here. Hey, we here. We worked hard. We here. We bust our motherfucking ass.
Deontay, 3 fights here, all 3, as I said earlier, highlight reel type knockouts. You were quoted earlier this month as saying, quote, "I'm going to wipe Dominic Breazeale off the planet," end quote. You still feel that way?
Oh man, most definitely. Y'all know that I got gold at the tip of my tongue. When I speak, things come true. It happens. It's just like in my last fight. I told Fury he was gonna go timber. I told Fury you would have to be perfect with 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect with 2 seconds. And what happened? So with this, my words are powerful. What I speak is powerful. And what you will see is what I display. I will knock this fool out. He may not get up. It ain't no hoping and wishing that he gonna get up because he may not. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. Although this ain't a pay-per-view fight, it feel like one. It feel the way I'm approaching it feel like one. But it ain't quality to put it on the network for pay-per-view. But it's gonna be a good one for sure for people to view. Man, the dude was so scared, he saw 20 people behind me when it was only me, myself, and that's all I got in the end. And what I found out, I walked in by myself. I told the people I was looking for him. You ain't gonna come to my city and make threats of killing my family and stuff and try to cover it up by some other shit. He played a major part in what he did, and he gonna suffer the consequence for it. I came in by myself, one man. I didn't need 20 people. Y'all don't even see me walk around with, when have y'all ever seen me walk around with 10 people? Unless it's a fight. And people all riled up. When I'm by myself, it's just me and my sister. I don't need an entourage. I got the peoples behind me. Wherever I go, wherever city, wherever state, wherever country I go to, I'm protected. Very. I don't need an entourage. And if it's something personal, I handle it myself. You can ask my people. I don't need nobody else. By 20. Come on. The only reason this is occurring and the story got out because they sucker punched my brother. This fool. But my brother was only 190-some pounds and came back and dropped his ass on the ground. He got embarrassed. And with the wife, she's running around with her head cut off like a chicken. My brothers had their children. They didn't even know that. But you want to paint a narrative, then he gonna go and try to sue. What boxer you know trying to sue? You fight for what you want. That's why God don't make mistakes. He don't make mistakes, and it's payback like none other. Breazeale could have lost his life that day. I had guys calling me apologizing because they had got put out because they had guns. You don't come make threats like that. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. He don't even sound convincing because he know he ain't finna do shit. You can talk. His game ain't even tough enough to talk. He need to put a little bit more bass in him so for me to feel him like he feeling me. He fucking with the wrong person. Excuse my language though. I'm just so intense, I'm so ready. Y'all know how I get at times. It ain't nothing new. I'm still the same D, baby, the best. And I'm gonna show. come 18. I promise you that.
Dominic. Brian, can I get a second? Sure. Just so I can reference what you guys are getting an understanding of. Me and Deontay Wilder do have some bad blood. The night I knocked Izu out of the ring and won round of the year, that was stolen from me because of the fact that Deontay Wilder, also known as the Chump, and his punk ass brother decided they want to run a nonsense situation inside of an Alabama hotel lobby room. I come downstairs to have dinner with my wife and kids. Mind you, my wife and kids, my cornerman. We're going to dinner after a fight, gladiator fight. I get off the elevator, Izu's there. The guy just knocked out of the ring, KO'd. We handshake, take some photos. I signed some stuff, he signed some stuff for me.
You can tell.
I walked in the lobby, and Deontay Wilder, also known as the Chump, is walking straight towards me.
For you, and I told you I was gonna find you.
I want to give him a chance to, congratulate him. He defended his title, and now he's in my face, pointing his finger, talking about this, talking about that. At the same time, I didn't have an Urban Dictionary with me, so I couldn't understand a damn thing he was saying.
Don't nobody want to hear your
Then he wanted to push and shove and say he walked up by himself. His brother's over here talking nonsense. A whole other entourage of individuals. The eye in the sky does not lie. There was about 20 people in that damn room, and I'm ready to fight them all. But never do you walk up to a man and his wife and his kids.
So let me ask you this.
Wife and his kids.
We get it. We get
Come
it.
on, man.
She was wild.
I try to get myself out of the situation.
So be honest about it and tell the truth, because May 18th, the truth will come out.
And his punk ass brother wants to punch me in the back of the head.
I'm gonna be the
That's
judge
why
in the ring.
Marcellus Wilder got his ass knocked out as well.
Let's talk about the fight. Let's stick to the fight.
You got dropped by a cruiserweight. What you think of the heavyweight, the champion, the head, the king gonna do to you?
My sister punched you in the back of the head, knocked your ass out.
How about this?
Listen, you
a lame, man.
Dominic.
You the lamest fighter in the heavyweight division.
You've been in the ring with Anthony Joshua.
I'm finna run this fool over.
You've been on his undercard a couple of times, so you've seen him fight ringside.
I promise you.
Does any of that help you come May 18th?
Scariest fight you've ever been in your life.
That's why I'm so excited to get this fight. May 18th, I've been on Wilder's couple of his undercards, and mind you, I've stole the show every time I fight on a Wilder card. Nobody wants to watch this bum fight, man. He does nothing right. He's got no traditional boxing skills. He's wild. Looks like a circus act. But I get in the ring, I put together a boxing combination, get my guy to there, get him out there properly. At the same time,
in the world, right?
You got this guy. Listen, I tell you, man, he loves his own voice. He won't shut the hell up.
Where you at?
All he does is talk.
Where you at?
All you do is talk. May 18th, you got to get in the ring. Ain't a damn thing you say. Ain't a damn thing you can say. You got to fight. You can't say nothing else.
Dominique.
As we wrap this up, champ,
I can't wait, Brian.
May 18th. What should we expect here,
man? Y'all already know what to expect. What y'all expect each and every time from me. What you expect from me? Damn right. You damn right. And this one right here is gonna be even more crucial. You know, I bring the pain. I bring devastating knockouts, and I can't wait to see what this fool body gonna do when I hit him on his face. When I hit him on the chin, when I hit him in the face, because I don't punch through you, I punch through you. And I want Virgil to understand, I don't punch to him, Virgil. I try to punch through him. So I'm gonna grab his brain and I'm gonna bring it out of here like a Mortal Kombat combination. A-B-A-C, A-B-B. And that's how it's gonna be. I promise you that. And you know when I say promise, I keep my promise. Because I come from a place for unfulfilled promises. So I promise you.
May 18th.
These are my words.
Barclays Center, here in Brooklyn, the WBC Heavyweight Championship World Title fight. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, against Trouble, Dominic Brazil. We're going to try to face these guys off. Let's make sure that we have some people with us.
Boy, I've been waiting on this day right here.
Champ, we'll have you on this side. Dominic will have you on this side.
I've been waiting on this. I tried to stay away. I tried to do the open thing and try to be the champ and try to fight the best. I got to get this fly out of my ear. Oh, my goodness, where are we? I got to get the fly out of my ear. So I can continue on my path of being the best. You feel me? You're just a stepping stone. Right there. You mean when Gerald Watson was the same way? You mind when Gerald Watson was big, he had the champ already. And I respected that. Now you calling and saying you ready, you better be a man of your words, you better be by that. You better be by that. You better be more than ready, Dominique. You better be more than ready, sir. Listen to me again, you better be more than ready for me. Because I am the best. I can feel you right now. I can feel your heart right now. No, you're not worried. I feel you right now. I can feel your heartbeat. Boom, boom. All right, that's enough. And it should be that way. Because you ain't never seen death in his face. You ain't never seen a killer in person, in face. Now you do. And you gonna understand why I speak the way I speak. Why the things I say. You gonna understand where I came from. You gonna feel every bit of me. I promise you that. This is not a game. This is where you've been introduced in the heavyweight division, Dominique. It starts with me, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Well, I promise you that. Because that's the scheme that you tried to pull, it ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna show you the street style. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. What kind of fighter sue another fighter? I promise. I promise. I promise. Watch this shit. Watch. I can't wait for it. He wanted it with Malik. You wanted it, you got it. And I'm gonna give it to him. Every bit of it.
Another sidekick.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it. We don't need no sidekicks, baby. In the ring, it's me and you. You ain't gotta worry about on the outside, bro. You don't have to worry about on the outside because in the ring it's me and you. That's what you gotta understand. You don't worry about the outside. You don't have to worry about the outside.
Oh, you know what? I just got Virgil on my
because when I get there, I don't care what they're gonna do. That man ain't gonna be able to teach you nothing in these couple of months. For me, I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Because this is a different fight. I don't give a fuck who you get. What train? You can get 4 trains like Fury did. It ain't gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. You can train for me half a year like Fury did. You can get 2 warms up and fight. You can get 2 warms up and 3 training camps and still see what happens. I'm special, bro. I'm just special like that. My grandma said I was anointed a long time ago. I didn't understand it. But now I do. I know what position I hold, what I place. I know who I am and what I stand for, what I represent. To the day! Wait! I can't wait. That's why I'm in this sport right here. We can bring the pain in this game, baby. And if he dies, he dies. That was awesome.
Wrap yourself in bubble wrap and let's make it a fight. Not a chance, not a chance. And you don't want to do it here, man, because you're going to get broke up in here. I'm telling you.
Don't threaten me here, bro. Don't fucking threaten me here, bro. Don't threaten me here. Don't threaten me here.
Oh, guys.
You bitch. Next time it's a harder slap. That was a big slap for a bitch. Next time I'm gonna slap you like a real bitch that you are. Alright? Don't get in my face and make threats here. Okay? I got in your face to promote. Don't get in my face and make threats here, because I'll fuck you up here. Okay? Next time, I'll smack the shit out of you for real. I smack you like a little bitch, because that's what you are right now. Alright. Understand what you're gonna happen to you, bro. You're on a death wish, bro. You're on a death wish. I'm going to put you in a body bag in June. I'm telling you. I'm gonna make sure I kill you in June. I'm telling you. You're gonna wind up in a cemetery after June. You think I'm playing with you? You disrespect boxing, you piece of shit? After all the fighters that have been hurt? You talk about fucking pads on our hands? I'm gonna put you through what all their families got put through. You piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I got that shit pretty good. I know you did too, right?
She got her time, Danny!
It's the main event.
hit down there, but people are saying Amir quit. Could you speak to the people that say that and just direct it to them?
Yeah, I would never quit. I'd rather get knocked out. You know, I'm one of them fighters. I'd rather get knocked out in fights. I have been knocked out because I've tried to win fights.
You didn't quit?
Yeah, you quit. He
Tell
quit.
the truth.
Nah, I didn't quit.
So what happened?
I'm telling you, I never quit.
What happened?
I mean, I think I was hit with a
I'm
low
asking
shot.
you what happened.
I was hit with a low shot. I was hit with a very low shot.
In your leg? You quit with a shot in your leg?
In the leg, it was in the balls. I mean, look, I've not seen the video or the clip of it, but it was a logo of it.
I got the picture.
It was low. It was low. You know,
But it wasn't that low enough to quit.
It was on the thigh.
It wasn't low enough to quit.
All right, but calm down. Calm down.
Well, you know,
y'all didn't feel the punch. Y'all didn't feel the punch.
If you guys think I quit, no problem. I'm never quit from a fight, but no, 100%. Look, he's a great fighter. He beat me tonight. We just have to look
So you're saying the doctor stopped the fight, you didn't quit? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't quit. I don't quit.
I think the official thing was his trainer stopped the fight, if I'm correct. That was what I think officially was the ruling. So his trainer came in, it was at his discretion that he felt that he didn't want his fighter to take any more, and he stopped the fight. So now let's ask some more questions. Let's get off this subject.
Yeah, me. Amir, one for you. I'm not privy to any of the commentary, so I don't know whether you've already said this, but you seem to be shaking your right arm at certain points in that fight. Did you injure yourself?
I've had a few little problems in camp. I mean, it was fine. It was the adrenaline kept going. I had a few little problems with the right arm. It happened in camp, but it was fine. I was okay to continue with it right.
Respect. Really good speaker. Shit. Okay, so I didn't touch you, homeboy. I didn't touch you. Well, listen, man. Respect, man. Show motherfucking respect. Yes, your mother will. I think it's just all verbal diarrhea. A little bit of action there. Eddie Hearn's stepping in now. Let's have a look. Get back to the action. Eddie Hearn's stepping in now with side parties. Is that a hairpin? Or is that he's not got a vantage point with a line. I think he's pulled it down at the end.
Presented by Tecate, the official beer of boxing, along with Hennessy Never Stop, Never Settle, and Orange Crush, knockout flavor. Here they are, champion versus champion, ladies and gentlemen, face to face, a little more than 24 hours away from their historic meeting. Will this be a step to eventually having an undisputed middleweight world champion? Canelo Alvarez, Miracle Man Daniel Jacobs. It all goes down tomorrow night here at T-Mobile Arena. Champion versus champion for the IBF, WBA, WBC, middleweight championship of the world.
WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Tony Superbad Harrison. still a little more than 6 weeks before they can really get it on in the center of the ring. Once again, June 3rd, Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Tony and Jerome, do you guys do anything different in the rematch?
I want better judges. I want judges that actually played box before. Because he just said the expert, he said experts like Jimmy Litton and you know, those people are biased because the lines on, but I think that has nothing to do with the actual fight itself. But like I said, if anything, can we get someone that knows what they're talking, that's watching? But one thing I can say is this. I was aggressive from the first score.
But just quick question for me is, the quick question for me is, he keep talking about judges. If it would have went his way, he would have loved the judges. I don't understand these niggas' mentality. What are they be talking about? The moment you face adversity, now everybody ain't in your corner. Come on, nigga, man up. You missed those steps coming up in life. You missed those steps. Man up. Man up. How can you accept it? You talk about these, oh, I see that better judges. I need these judges. These judges didn't judge over 700 championship fights. But now that he didn't win, man, it's always something. It's always something when you talk about these folks. It's always something. If it went his way, he wouldn't be talking about nothing when it came to the judges.
I wouldn't have lines on.
He wouldn't have been talking about nothing. That's all I'm saying. Just man up, man. Just learn how to man up. Some of these guys gotta learn how to man up.
You know, but Hopkins lost his first fight and he was able to bounce back and being a champion. So this is something that I've learned, and I watch a lot of people in the boxing world do massive things with the loss. Tony lost twice and still won the world title, so obviously a loss doesn't mean anything. Don't appreciate me now.
Appreciate that.
I don't like your ass.
Appreciate it. I don't usually like it. I don't usually like it. That's cool. Okay, we'll give the final question. That is my respect. I don't usually like it.
Gentlemen, Tony, with the controversial decision, did that take away from your victory? Even though you've seen the fight several times, with people coming up to saying, did that affect you and your victory? Please answer that, and then I'll ask Jamal.
Man, listen to me, man. It's no moral victories. It's a fact. You look in the when you go back and when I pass and my kids can go back and look at something, it's just fact. It's no moral victories. When they say, "Oh, your dad won the title, he beat Jermell," that's just fact. I don't need no. It's no more. You cannot destroy that. That's in history. You can't destroy that. When I lost, I didn't complain. I didn't say, "Oh, I need better judges." "Oh, I don't play Madden 2K." I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. I made them and said, "Look, it's something I got to do to get better. Okay, I'm a step. It's something I'm gonna step behind that. It's something I can improve at. Something I can get better at." That's what men do. That's what men do. That's what fucking men do. Not cry, complain, and I need better judges. Come on, man. We was beat everybody. When he had a close fight with Bonus, he didn't say he need better judges. I mean, he had close fights himself. You got 12 rounds to make a decision, bro. Yourself, you choose your own destiny in this shit. You choose your own destiny. You got 12 rounds to do it. And now it's close, and now it don't go your way. "Oh, I need better judges." Come on, man. You had close fights, boy. Stop, boy. Everybody know you can't fuck with a nigga that can move in box, bro. Jackson had you beat, bro. You can't fuck with that guy. You're right, but I didn't. And I won. Period.
Okay, now, Jamal, is there any truth to this that your twin Jamal would like to move down and avenge your, I know you're going to fight, but also fight Harrison? Is there any truth to that?
Never been. My brother has never even talked about moving down. That's something you probably made up, or something your company told you to ask. My brother is almost planning to move up to 168. But one thing that I can say is this: Tony Harrison has a big fight on his hands. I wish him safety, because I would want to be there June 23rd on the Sunday. We'll baptize his ass over.
All right, good luck, gentlemen. Thank you.
Saturday night, what should we expect? Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know this was going to be comedy hour. Like I said last time, Jonathan Wilder loves his voice, and we can't get that man to shut up. Saturday night, he's going to pay for every lie he's made up, every thought he's thought of, and every punch he's thought about hitting me with. I know this man keeps referencing this Alabama, crazy nonsense in that hotel lobby. I haven't had to come up with a story, I haven't had to change anything, and I haven't had to lie time and time again. My wife, my kids were involved in that situation. Every man sitting in this room, your wife and your kids were involved in a situation where they can think about, and it brings it up every time this man's ugly face passes by or comes up on a social media event. Oh, you better believe he's gonna pay for every single moment of that lobby night. And some, because we can continue to lie and lie and lie, and go on episodes and TV shows and radio and podcasts. If a real man knew what he did wrong and understood what he did wrong, he'd step up to the plate, take this ass like a man.
What were your children at?
Champ?
I want to ask him a question. What were your children at? What were your wife at? What were your children at? Answer that question for me.
Right there, in that lobby, you were screaming at my wife's face.
Man, your
right
wife
in that damn lobby, just like the ignorant individual that you are. No class, low down, dirty scandal.
Now, your wife around yelling like the Xena warrior princess. That's what she was doing. Your kids was with my brother.
That's what a real
my
woman would do to
protect
protect
your
her
kids,
kids.
son.
You might want to ask your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, your side chick, all that crazy nonsense.
Can we have a face-off? We don't have that recorded. Folks, you don't want to miss Saturday night. May 18th, here at the Barclays Center, is the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Dominic Brazil, the mandatory challenger, against the champion, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. You can see it on Showtime Championship Boxing at 9 p.m. Eastern.
So far everybody's been short on words. Keeping it pretty simple. I'm never the type to be short on words. We thank everybody for being here, especially Dave Feldman for setting all this up. My team, I got a great team around me. Anthony Canzaro, Josh Dubin, shout out to Steve Bash, Al Heyman, and everybody involved with me. Pete Ferrazzo has been with me from the start of my career, my trainer Sherry Bunin, Chris Gilmore, my brother Umberto, and so on and so forth. I don't know, let's see where I gotta start with this. There's really probably not enough time for me to get into everything here.
You fucking know that.
Let's start with the first one. Since Artem is very talkative now, when he had the mic, he wasn't so talkative. Buddy, you've been asked this question before. Why do you eat slaps? Why? Why do you allow men to slap you like that? Why do you slap? Don't make threats. I already slapped you last night threatening you. Don't make threats. Don't make threats. Don't worry. There's a reason we can't be next to each other right now. Don't worry. There's a reason we can't be next to each other right now. All right, I'm gonna make you brand new. Don't worry. I'm gonna make you brand new next month. Don't you worry. We're gonna package you nicely. We're gonna package you nicely. First of all, next month with this bare knuckle stuff. I know I've never been the big puncher and whatnot. This is but as I train, I realize my hands are like razor blades, no doubt. First of all, look at this guy's face. Get a good look at this guy's face right now, the way it looks right now. Because next month I'm gonna make him look like a road map. Back in the day, before we had MapQuest and before we had Waze and everything, we had road maps. We used to pull them out and they had a bunch of lines all over them. I'm gonna make this guy's face look like a road map next month, permanently, because his scars are gonna not go away. Buddy, I'm good looking. I'm always good looking. Okay, understand that. Okay, you and Connor got beards on. You had your ugly fucking mugs. Okay, you had your ugly. I know, buddy. I know. Keep talking. You had the mic a second ago. Where was all this talk? Where was all this talk? Where was all this talk? Let's move on to the next subject matter. Okay, how about this one? Let's move on to the next subject matter. Good. So the next subject matter is this. I wasn't made for this, right? I wasn't made for this bare knuckle stuff. One thing about my career, I've always been known as one of the toughest guys in boxing, okay? One of the toughest guys in boxing, besides winning 2 world titles. This guy here was known as a punching bag with a loud mouth, was known as the guy who just trained with Conor McGregor. What is this guy's accomplishments? First of all the media here, it's Paulie Malignaggi versus Artem Lobov, not the other way around. So I know you all you MMA jerk-offs in the media like to use his name first, like he's some kind of a name. Guys, outside of your circle, nobody knows who gives a fuck, or no one gives a fuck about who this guy is, okay? Understand that, okay? He doesn't have a look, he doesn't have the speaking ability, and most importantly, he doesn't have the fighting ability, okay? Bottom line, when you become a name, your bread and butter has to be that you're good at what you do first, and then you brought it up, okay? This guy, buddy, shut up already, shut up. You had the mic, you didn't say anything, shut up. Shut up. I know. So first of all, let's for the next month, let's promote this the right way. Paulie Malignaggi versus Artem Lobov, okay? Understand that. Okay? I know you guys get mad. You know, I know it's hard for you guys to understand that after 2 years of still not seeing a video that I smacked the shit out of your biggest name in your sport, and I'm gonna smack the shit out of this guy. When you see what I do to this guy, you're gonna be like, fuck, this guy was for real. Let me tell you something. You know how I keep exposing lies in this whole story? I'm going to expose you to the next lie, and I'm going to give Artem Lobov a little training tip for me for the next month, okay? The main thing about boxing, you guys always say, you can't cover up with the gloves. You can't turtle up with the gloves. Artem even said the only reason Paulie went 12 rounds, even if he was out of shape with Conor, was because he just kept covering up and turtling up with the gloves. My man, you cannot find a single highlight of me in my entire career where I defend that way. I do not defend, nor have I ever defended in that way. Boxers do sometimes defend that way. I never do. You know why? Because I don't appreciate getting hit. Running around. I was so out of shape that I had enough legs to run around. Shut up, you bum. I smacked the shit out of him. If you would have chased me a little bit, maybe I could have ran around. The fucking bitch ass was standing right in front of me just talking shit, and then when I smacked him around, he stopped talking and doing that too. Shut up. No, and then you pussy, you know something. Let me tell you something else, bro. Let me tell you something else. You pussy hypocrite fuck. As soon as the sparring ended, one of the first people that came up sucking my dick was this guy right here. Look, bro, that was amazing. What a great job. That was him, Dana White. Shut up, fucking hypocrite pussy bum. Shut up, bitch ass pussy bum. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. I never lie, because I don't have to fear anyone, okay? Quote from John Gotti. I never lie because I don't have to fear. You only lie when you're afraid, okay? Now, put that together. Why is that side lying? Why is that side lying? You only lie when you're afraid. I don't have to fear anyone. I can tell you the truth and not give a fuck what you think, and I've always been that way. I don't lie. I don't need to lie. Next month, I'm going to put this guy in a fucking coma, because that's what he deserves. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Okay? You're a piece of shit, bro. You and all that whole crew where you came from, you're a piece of shit. And I'm going to treat you like a dirtbag that you are, bro. Because after I beat the fuck out of you, I'm going to spit on you. Okay? I'm going to spit on you. After I finish you, I might take out my dick and piss on you, bro. That should be that. If I really like this, I might take out my and piss in your mouth that has no teeth left. How about that? I'm going to take out my dick after I knock your teeth out, and I'm going to piss in that toothless mouth. Fucking pussy. Shut up. I'm done with this. So you got 5 weeks to live, motherfucker. Get yourself ready.
Are there going to be choke slams? Okay. Yo, where's Andy when you need him? Come on, Andy. Oh, man.
Voy a hacerlo, ¿no? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Never mind.
We don't hold that guy's box. All right, guys, let's do You have more losses than wins. You have more losses than wins. You have more losses than wins. I have the toughest schedule of my generation. toughest schedule in my generation. Yes.
All the real
Time
fights
world
you
champion.
All the real fights you
Won a belt. You're not a real fight though. What are you, a real fight? You're a real fight.
I am a real fight. Mate, I'm a real ass whooping for you.
Don't call me mate. I'm not your mate, buddy. I'm not your mate. I'm not your
boy.
boss.
Whatever the fuck I want. What are you looking at?
Shut up. If I smack you, shut up. Make me smack you. Shut up. Make me smack you. Make me smack you. Make me smack you. Point your finger. No, point that finger. Last time he got you smacked. Last time he got you smacked. He got you smacked. Don't point that finger. Okay? Don't point that finger when you get smacked. Don't point that finger when you get smacked. Point that finger. Don't point that finger when you get smacked. Okay?
I will point whatever.
I won you. Get on the phone.
Look at this low one.
I won you last month when I smacked you. Don't start. Okay? You got one both times. Okay? I won you both times, and you kept going both times. Okay? You won it. Next month, have your paramedic do it. That's the next one.
You're gonna pay for everything. I'm gonna shut you fucking up. Break you up like a little piece that you are.
Yesterday, Keith said he plans to retire you. Your fans don't like that. What do you think of that?
Like I said, a lot of my opponents saying a lot of useless words before the fight. But when we get into the ring, it will change. Same things happen, and also most of my opponent is bigger than me, but I beat them all. So.
He didn't beat them all with 7 losses, but okay. But okay.
You are 10 years his senior. What's different about the 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao than the 30-year-old Manny Pacquiao?
I think experience is very important for this fight. Experience is very useful for this fight, and especially fighting undefeated. So I want him to experience losing in the ring easily.
Keith, yesterday you said that one of your keys to victory is fight IQ. Do you believe that you have a better fight IQ, a higher fight IQ rather, than Manny Pacquiao?
I do. I mean, I've always seen Manny Pacquiao as a world-class fighter, not a world-class boxer. There's a little bit of a difference. It's how you use the ring when you're in the ring. You know, some of the decisions. You're going to see, I'm going to trip him up. His feet are going to be so, he ain't going to know what direction to move into. He's going to be hopping over here, hopping over there, hopping, you know. At the end of the day, man, I know who I am as a fighter, and it will be proven come July. You know, I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
This question's for Freddie. You have been with Manny for 16 years. What have you seen from him of late that impresses you most?
What resonates his work ethic is unbelievable. He still trains as hard today as he did the first day I met him, and he's dedicated, and his work ethic is just unbelievable. It's just work in the gym, and that's why we beat fighters, because we work harder than guys like that one over there. Yeah, you.
Oh, you work harder than me? Okay. We'll see in July.
Okay.
You know, yesterday, Manny, it seemed like you got a kick out of Keith making comments about you not getting hit in the face. But considering the style of a Keith Thurman, is that a concern for you?
Well, he's saying that I don't get hit in the face. It's true, because that's my focus in training, to hit my opponent and don't get hit. And footwork, hand speed, like that. That's my focus. of my style, my opponent can easily say, oh, I'm easy opponent, I'm easy fighter to beat. But when we get in the ring, they will realize that it's not that easy compared to what they say.
Gentlemen, we're going to talk about your fights. Some mics in front of you. John, I'm going to start with you. You know, there have been a number of people who've questioned what you have left in the tank. Saw some stories they've written about you saying that your best days are behind you, but you've never lost to a southpaw. So, tell the people why that streak continues August 3rd against Marcus Brown.
Simple as that, because my name is Jean Pascal. You know, I'm one of the best. I train hard. I'm always ready for a fight. I'm always up for the challenge. I know it's not gonna be an easy fight because I don't take any easy fight. If you look at my record, tell me one easy fight that say that I have. None. Because I love the sport. I love to display my talent. And also, like I said, I'm gonna fight in Brooklyn, Flatbush. I need to honor my people, the Haitian people. So I'm gonna win this fight. And for those who think that I'm washed out, just don't blink because it's gonna be a short night. No, I'm kidding. But there's gonna be a great fight. Technical fight. It's gonna be a chess match.
Marcus, you're coming off that great career win of a Badu Jack. You were quoted as saying, you're going to put an end to John Pascal on August 3rd. What do you mean by that?
Trying to start some trouble, huh? I mean exactly what I said. Great guy. He always comes to fight. I know he's going to come in the best shape as possible. Chiseled, ready to fight. But come August 3rd, he's in my way right now. Jean Pascal, you in my way, bro. So I'm gonna knock your ass out, I promise you. So you wanna talk about don't blink, don't do this, don't do that? Let's put some money up. What's up?
Excuse me, Marcus. It's your weight class. Don't get it twisted. I'm the former champ. This is my weight. You were still amateur and I was pro. I was already pro. You was amateur. It's gonna be like if you think that you're gonna bang me, you're wrong. It's gonna be a technical fight because I can bang as well.
You don't know how to fight technical. You don't know how to fight technical. You don't know how to fight technical. You don't even know what that means.
Marcus, let me ask you this. Do you believe this is the fight that gets you that world title opportunity that you've been coveting?
I mean, at the end of the day, if this is not the fight, then when will that fight be? You know what I mean? So I'm just making sure I'm ready for him. I know exactly what he possesses. I know what he brings to the table. We respect that. But come August 3rd, you know what time it is. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm about to go to training camp. I wish you well. I hope you don't get injured. I hope everything, you know, I hope you come 1,000% because I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome, brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And
God bless you.
Don't get ready for a short night.
God bless you.
It's gonna be a long night. 12
Hey,
rounds.
I'm ready. Trust me. We're gonna be in 15 round shape, baby. 15 rounds.
This is why August 3rd is going to be one heck of a night on Fox in prime time. When you step in the ring August 3rd, this will be your first fight in a year.
Yeah.
And since your victory over Devin Alexander, you know, this fight means a lot to Miguel, especially to get a win over someone like you and all the people that you fought and everything that you've accomplished.
I don't care.
So it means a lot to him. What does this fight mean to you?
I don't care nothing about that. At the end of the day, if you guys follow me on social media, which I believe a lot of you guys do, I haven't stopped working. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is a lifestyle for me. I'm in fight shape right now. So I don't care what Miguel Cruz, wants to do, what his plans are. And I've been through a lot of shit these last few months. This is gonna be my first fight, without my dad in my corner. So I got a lot to fight for. This is my first fight, bringing, my little baby girl, into this world as well. So I have a lot to fight for. And I take on these type of responsibilities in life and I hold it with pride. So it's gonna be a whole nother animal coming in August 3rd, I promise you.
So I hope he's ready. I already know what's been going on in his camp. I already know the guys that he's been sparring. I already know what the sparring has been looking like.
You've been sparring with children.
So, like I said, like I say, stay down there and stay focused, homie. Stay focused. I'm just telling you, stay focused.
Miguel, what message would you be sending to the welterweight division with a win over Andre Berto?
A big one. I'm coming for Andre Berto, and I'm looking straight through him for going straight for Keith Thurman.
Appreciate it.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. You're sparring with my children. That's what you're sparring with right now. You ain't sparring with nobody special.
Oh my God! Well, I know
listen,
bro, listen. At
the end of the day,
I know you get your ass
money.
beat
You
on a
got all
regular
this
basis.
stuff. You got all this stuff.
I know you get your
got
ass
all
beat
these
on a
things,
regular basis.
bro. This
You
is
know
different,
that,
bro. This is different. I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got no family. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no shit, bro. I'm ready to motherfucking die. I don't give a shit. You ain't ready.
I've been on that
man. You got all this stuff. You got all these things
so they
to
gonna
lose.
call the boss.
I ain't got nothing to lose. They gonna be a very, 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 very dangerous man. I promise. I promise.
My city.
Miguel,
I'm not even over.
This is my Olympics.
I'm looking at that and they calling the boss up, letting me know what's going on.
Miguel,
so you gotta tighten all your shit up. That's all I'm saying.
Alright.
Miguel,
this shit get
you're calling Tony Morgan worried, bro. You're insecure. You're insecure. You're an insecure little man.
Like I said,
alright, we're gonna fight. That's what it is. Let's kill each other, bro. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill each other. That's what we're gonna do. I'm ready, bro.
I'll get you in a second.
I'm gonna be ready.
Okay, got one question for you.
Okay.
You were quoted as saying, this is a new era in boxing. What did you mean by that, and how does Miguel Cruz fit into this new era of boxing?
This is a new era, and this is how it goes. It's the nature of the game. One day I'm gonna be an old lion and somebody's gonna come and it's probably not gonna be my night that night, but that night ain't gonna be this time. You know, it's what happens.
Okay.
It's what happens.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for you, buddy. That's just what happens.
Okay, well,
it's what happens. It's nature. I can't help change nature. It is what it is. I'm gonna fight. We're gonna fight, bro. We're gonna fight. I'm ready, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Back home beating on your ass too, right?
Whatever, man.
Andre, you said your focus, your motivation, and your hunger is different for this fight compared to others.
It's a whole nother beast.
Why is that?
It's a whole nother beast. Like I told
man,
you,
you fucking washed, bro. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time.
Like I said,
Bosito was whooping your ass and you hit him with a lucky shot. This is my time. Done.
He gonna see what's top of you.
We're gonna fight, bro. We're gonna fight. It is what it is. That's what we're getting paid to do. Kill each other. Let's do it. Alright,
do a training camp down that way. That's my home over there.
So there we go. That's the welterweight division. That's the second fight you'll see on Fox in prime time. Then we come to the big boy, the heavyweights. Adam Kovnowski.
Fucked up down there playing.
Ninth fight here at Barclays Center. First time as a headliner.
He's still talking, man. He's
Fox
mad. He's bitter. He's bitter.
You know how them Haitians
He's bitter, bro. He's bitter. You insecure. You're bitter.
Adam Kovnowski.
You look bitter, man.
You know how the Puerto Ricans get down too.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know how the Puerto Ricans
Go
get
ahead,
down
Adam.
too.
What is this moment?
I know.
What is this moment? You know how New York gets down too.
Listen, bro, you need to listen. You better hope your man, you better hope he's able to get through a training camp down there. That's what I'm saying. So keep popping that shit. Down that way and up here.
You already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna fight. It is what it is. What we get paid to do, we get to fight.
I don't even know nobody disrespect you, Andre. Nobody disrespect you.
All right.
Okay.
Adam.
You're the one taking it personal. You wanna make it personal. I say personal to me. I'm just gonna fight you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can cut the tension in the air with a knife. His opponent, who will be making his bare-knuckle debut Saturday night at the Expo Hall at the Florida State Fairgrounds. This individual is synonymous in the world of professional boxing. He is a former IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, former WBA Welterweight Champion of the world, Showtime Boxing Analyst Extraordinaire, holding a current record of 36 victories opposite 8 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi.
First off, I want to thank the state of Florida
for OK and bare knuckle boxing. As Antonio said, it's a growing sport, and it was a pleasant surprise to find out that the fight was going to be down here. I have a second home down here, and I'm down here a lot, so it's sort of my home away from home. You know, me as an original Brooklynite, but I spend a lot of time in Florida, and it's going to feel good to be down here and competing in this state. So shout out to the Florida Commission for OK in this sport, and hopefully we get this OK in many other sports. Going back to the main event, obviously I don't think there's a lot to say that hasn't already been said, but you know, I thought Artem was here to say the talk was over, and then he started talking. So he can't even figure out what he's doing. This guy's so nervous, he doesn't even know what he's gonna do yet. This guy's so nervous, he doesn't even know what he's gonna do when the bell rings either. He doesn't know which way to run, left or right, when I start punching his face in. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna punch the shit out of you, buddy. You know what's great? You know what's the best part about this card is it is a great card. I mean, you know, Barnett and Bedford, you got Lieben and Cochran. You know, this solid matchups, really exciting fights. And then you're gonna get a mismatch where I'm gonna pummel the shit out of this guy like he fucking stole something. I'm gonna beat you like your fucking father. Because obviously they didn't teach you any manners in your family. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of you like your daddy and teach you some manners, okay? Because first of all the talk I've done was because you guys started this shit, not me, all right? I know, buddy, you wanna talk about an old man. Buddy, this right here is a Rolex. You can't afford this. You can't afford this watching with your purse. The hand I slapped you with last month, I was wearing a $100,000 Audemars. My man, I know, my grandfather, I know, everything's my grandfather's. Everything belongs to my grandfather.
No, you moved back with your parents.
No, was that what he said? Yeah. Which parent did I move into with? My mother or father? Which parents did I move back? Which parents? Want to get smacked again? 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 You're too slow. Like, I only warn you because I don't want to smack you. You're too slow. You do want to get paid. Oh, okay, so who's broke? Shut the fuck up, Dennis. I'm talking what I'm doing. I just want to get paid. You broke bitch. Sit the fuck down. It's your biggest fight of your career because you started shit with me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need money. I like money. There's a difference. You need money. There's a fucking difference. Fuck out of here. This guy always has nothing to say, and then he talks more when I'm on stage than when he's on stage. You know what that? This guy always has nothing to say when he gets up here. Then I get on stage and he wants to talk more than me. But you get to go first every time, and then you never say shit until I get up here.
This is not a fucking wedding. I want to answer to anything you're gonna say.
You want to answer? What am I giving you an interview? Artem, how was camp? Was it good? Artem, how many sparring partners beat the shit out of you in the past month? You okay? How many of the boxers really fucked you up in the past month? Okay? You want to give a question and answer? I'm giving it to you. Question and answer. Yeah. On Saturday, after I beat the shit out of you, you're gonna bet everything out. You think it was a what? You're too slow. You're too slow. Relax. You're too slow. Relax. You're too slow. Watch yourself. Watch yourself now, because now you started it. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, buddy. Watch yourself now. Watch yourself. Because you know how it goes now. Watch yourself. You've already been spit on and smacked already. Watch yourself. You know how it goes now. You know how it goes now. I don't have anything else to say. Saturday night, I'll let these fists do the talking.
One face off without incident.
No, let's see if that happens.
Save it for tomorrow.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the most anticipated fight in modern bare knuckle history, This is the hottest fight of the summer, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go! Let's go, Polly! Let's go! Let's go, Polly! Don't do it! Don't do it, Polly! Don't do it, Polly! Don't do it! Hold on to that gun, Polly! Don't do it! Now you want to! Don't do it! Don't do it, Polly! Don't do it!
Hey, less than 24 hours, we're going to get paid for it.
Yeah, wait for it. There you go, wait for it. There you go.
Come on, give them more.
Let's go, champ!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our official weigh-in ceremony and face-offs for the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 6, the Lions Brawl. Attention to all fighters. All fighters plus one tournament will need to go in athletic commission room with 1 second. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, tempers are flaring. The heat is turning up. This fight has gone beyond personal, but let's handle it the way that we always handle it, and that's inside the ring. Let's leave the fighting in the ring and not at the weigh-in. And again, ladies and gentlemen, to tune in to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 6, all you have to do is go to pay-per-view, Fight TV, and for our friends across the pond in the UK, check us out at Premier Sports UK. Special thanks also go out to Hooters Restaurant, the House of Glass, and place your bets at mybookie.com. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the doors open at 7 p.m. Our first fight live on Facebook is at 8.
Sean, where do you feel you have the most distinct advantage over Errol Spence?
Honestly, I think probably the fact that he may be underestimating me. I think that may be the number one thing. I don't think he's really aware of what I can do in the ring. So, you know, to put it on one thing, speed or quickness or power, agility, something like that, I just think that it's the total package. And I think that there's a disconnect for him in my total package. I don't think he's really seeing it.
Errol, are you underestimating Sean Porter? How do you respond to what he just said? I hear Derek James, if I could say what you told me, he said headbutt, I believe, right, Derek? Headbutting and elbows is what Derek James is saying.
No, I'm definitely not underestimating Sean Porter. I feel like once you get in the ring, it's over. The only person that can save you is the white towel or the referee. So I'm definitely not underestimating him. I'm always trying hard. I'm always focused. And, you know, I'm always training for a 12-round grueling fight. So I'm not underestimating him, but, you know, I'm going to tell the truth. I feel like I'm more skillful than him. I'm more athletic. You know, he's a rough and rugged guy, but I can get rough and rugged too. As, you know, his dad knows. He's seen me in the amateurs and seen my sparring sessions, things like that. You know, I can do the same thing with the elbows and heads, get dirty too. So, I mean, if it goes down to that where, you know, he try to fight me like he did Andre Berto and, you know, elbows and headbutts and try to rough me up, then we can do that too. So it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I feel like I'm mentally stronger than him. I got better athleticism than him. I'm more skillful than him. It's just all across the board. I'm just a better fighter, boxer, whatever you want to call it.
Errol, are you saying you're going to break Sean Porter on September 28th? I'm asking.
It's a man down. You know my motto, man down promotions. That's what I live by, that's what I do. And like I said, it's going to be a different fight from Mikey Garcia fight. I showed y'all boxing IQ. I showed y'all, you know, skills. I can box, I can get on my toes. But, you know, this fight, we're reverting back, you know, to the old me where, you know, I want this to be, you know, a rough, grueling fight. I want it to be an action-packed fight. And, you know, I know Sean will come to fight. I'm not underestimating him all. And it's going to be a great fight.
Sean, he was talking about elbows and headbutts and things along those lines. He said that on September 28th, you're going to have to wave the white flag and it'll be another man down. Your response?
Hey, man, that fight with Andre Berto went the way it went. He couldn't handle it. And, 8 rounds later, I got him out of there. This fight with Errol Spence, it's going to go the way it's going to go. He knows I'm a dog. He knows I got plenty of heart. I got heart to give. And he know I'm bringing all that to the ring. And I'm messing you up. But he's saying it's gonna be a man down. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on being prepared. I know I'm gonna be prepared, and I'm looking forward to it. I know he, in some ways, he thinks he can make it an easy fight. Trust me, myself and my team, we looking at the exact same thing, and no surprises on September 28th when I knock him out. It's been said.
Now we're going to open up to the media for a few questions. Those that are in attendance here in Las Vegas, don't forget, we have Spence Porter live on pay-per-view September 28th from Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Mark Booker from Los Angeles Daily News. John, what did you think of Errol's performance against Mikey Garcia? And the second part of that is, I know you shared something with LeBron James. Are you going to make sure that he's at this fight at Staples Center?
Yeah, I'll go with the first question first. Errol Spence did a phenomenal job against Mikey Garcia. In my personal opinion, he white gloved him, and it was a landslide victory. I did take a look at that. Even spoke a little bit to Mikey about that fight. And I think that, along with being physically ready for a fight, you have to be mentally ready for a fight as well. And I think that, that might have been his disconnect. That from a mental standpoint, I don't think he was necessarily ready for everything that Errol Spence could bring. And I know that I will be. And then on the other end of that, the funny thing is, Errol Spence has had one pay-per-view fight, and he thinks he's the money grabber. He thinks he's the pay-per-view star. I guarantee you there will be more fans. I guarantee you there will be more fans there supporting Sean Porter than Errol Spence, and I guarantee you there will be more pay-per-view buys for Sean Porter versus Errol Spence than there were for Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. And the reason
why you never fought at home?
The reason for that will be because of Showtime Sean Porter. LeBron James will be in the building.
Why you never fought at home?
Mark Lawrence will be in the building.
Why have you never fought at home?
The stars of the stars will be in the building in LA.
Nobody knew.
And it will be because of Showtime Sean Porter, not the truth Errol Spence.
Showtime! Errol, you can't see, I'm over on the other side. It's Dan Rainfield from ESPN. Errol, like Mark asked Sean about his performance in his last fight, I'd like to know from your perspective, if you saw Sean's performance against Ugas a couple months ago, where I think a lot of people would agree that Sean might have been, could have certainly not won that fight. It was a close fight. He won it very closely. What were your thoughts, and do you take anything out of that, and how he may perform against you?
That fight could have went either way. It was a good fight. Ugas is a good fighter. Ugas is good, tough. He's a Cuban Olympian. He's a guy that always come to fight. And I think Sean had the wrong game plan. Sean tried to box him and try to outpoint him. And I think that just. You think I had the wrong game plan? That's just not him. You think I had the wrong game plan? You try to box me, see what happens. You try to box me, see what happens. I'm gonna put you on your ass. You think I had the wrong game plan? You try to box me, see what happens. Yeah, you did have the wrong game plan. A lot of people thought you lost. Errol, you can box, Errol? A lot of people thought you lost. You can box, Errol? Hey, I'm not a U.S. Olympian for nothing. Answer the question, Errol. I'm not a U.S. Olympian for nothing. Answer the question, Errol. Ask Barry Hunter. Answer the question, Errol. Ask Barry Hunter. Answer Dan's question, Errol. I can box. Why can't I? Answer Dan's question. I can't.
I am excited for September 28th on pay-per-view. My goodness, is this going to be a war at the Staples Center in Los Angeles? All the celebs are going to come out. You better be there, war on pay-per-view. Finally, I'll go with Sean Porter first. Prediction time. How's it going to go down on September 28th?
Showtime Sean Porter will put 8 man down and show y'all the truth. God bless.
Errol Spence Jr., your prediction for September 28th.
Now I'm knocking his ass out. This same dude had a tough fight with Granado. So I'm not trying to hear none of y'all talking about. Every time he stepped up, he lost. The only person he stepped up and beat was Danny Garcia. When he fought Keith Thurman, Kell Brook came over here and took the belt from him and hurt him a couple times. What's your prediction, I'm gonna beat you up. You know I'm gonna punish you. No, I'm not talking. What's your prediction? You know I'm gonna punish you.
It is going to be electric. September 28th live on pay-per-view. Now we have the fighters face off as we are just over 2 months away from this pay-per-view showdown. Spence and Porter, welterweight unification on the line. Thank you very much.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But like, brother, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, you ain't either, brother. That's why you here.
You ain't shit, you ain't shit.
Yo, broke ass.
What you paying?
Some girl talking about something.
Yo, Robert.
Yeah, he said he just loud.
What did he say? What did he say?
Who? You ugly. You ugly. But she was ugly as fuck.
He was really on buddy's ass, though, bro. October. Yeah.
Hey, B.
If I still fight at 130, you would still see that shit.
For real, though. They don't be understand.
They don't understand. I'm fighting real big boys. The big boys.
They don't understand that.
He like Gino, he don't go to
Man, we gotta get the fuck out of
Truck
here.
ain't here yet.
Call the truck.
Who you gonna fight next?
For the interim WBA Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. First of all, please welcome to the stage a man who possesses a record of 33 wins, 20 of those coming by way of knockout, against 6 losses and 1 bout even. Originally from Haiti, now fighting out of Quebec City in Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former world champion, Jean Pascal. He is a 2012 United States Olympian with a record of 23 wins, no losses, 16 of those coming by way of knockout. Having captured his title by defeating Badu Jack back in January. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Staten Island, New York, please welcome the champion, Sir Marcus Brown. This is our co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Brown and Jean Pascal. It's PBC live on Fox. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take a more comprehensive look at Chris Anilla, who collides against Adam Kovnatsky.
Canelo has done enough so he doesn't have to worry about mandatories. Now, that gives
We want to see the Charlo fight, yo.
How do you get a shot, Canelo?
you don't get a shot at Canelo. Nobody. I mean, for example, he has Andrade. Andrade will never get a shot at Canelo, not because of mandatory, because he's the champion of another organization. So this happens in boxing. You don't automatically get shots. The mandatory system is not designed for that anymore.
But Canelo was not stripped of that title because he had a mandatory fight in the WBC.
Should know they will have a regular champion.
Do you agree if you're a mandatory champion and you get beat, you should just remain franchise?
Right, or fight for another organization, for Christ's sake. There's 3 organizations. There's plenty of opportunity. Don't bother Canelo. I mean, he's not my fighter, but he's a face of boxing, face of, particularly with Mexican Americans. And Mexican, he's the only friggin' guy that the zone has that can move the needle even this much as far as subscription. Let him fight who he chooses to fight. And if you don't want to watch him, don't cover his fights and don't go to his fight. That's my position. Now, I don't think they should make franchise willy-nilly, but Canelo deserves the franchise there.
What about Lomachenko?
Lomachenko doesn't deserve it yet. He doesn't deserve it yet. He has 2 belts. Hopefully, if the BBC doesn't interfere, he'll have 3 belts, and then he'll fight Comey or Teofimo Lopez and have 4 belts. And then hopefully Mauricio will make him.
So Bob, are you saying Canelo deserves it because of his popularity?
Because, and also because of his body of work, and because he's the only friggin' fighter in that division who can move the needle. I think that counts for something. Look, I'm not Canelo's promoter. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm just saying where I'm coming from.
Bob, would you have a problem?
What?
Does Deontay Wilder deserve it?
If he beats Tyson Fury twice, yeah. That'd be pretty good.
They're gonna
I mean, better than the guy who tested positive for steroids and becoming the mandatory. I mean, give me a break.
Your reaction? What's that? Oh, I'm looking forward to August the 31st.
Ivana, to me, is maybe just a step down from him. I mean, I'm really upset with her and her coach. They both got online, eating chocolate cake, calling me fat after my injury, and then she shows up here fatter than me. They don't even make sense. Yes, she is. You is fat. She don't like that. See, she can call me fat online, but when I call her fat to her face, it's a problem. I can look at you and tell you really. Bring the weight. So now, like I said, Big Mama, her and her coach, I'm disappointed with both of them. And if he don't get you in shape real fast, you thought you had problems before, you're gonna have a hell of a bad night come October 5th. In my hometown, in Flint, Michigan, at the Door Federal. And then too, like, you could just tell how just frightened she is and everything. Her coach keeps on asking me, you know, the clear to show. You gonna clear to show. Like, dude, stop it. You can't talk about women's boxing without mentioning me. This why we have this fight here in Flint, Michigan, and not in Croatia. It's because of myself and what I've done. And I appreciate Ivana taking the challenge, or wanting the challenge and coming up and waiting on that stuff. But, you know, she's saying some stuff about knocking me out and stuff. If she was as great as I am, she would have all these accomplishments. She will be the one who was the cash cow. She will be the one fighting on TV. And she's not. So that just proves it. I'm 9-0. Me and my team don't have to go cherry picking opponents to make sure that we get the right fights at the right time, to make sure we have an undefeated record. We go for whoever is the best, whoever undefeated, whoever got the belts, and we beat them. That's what we do. We get in the gym, we train, we lose weight, we eat right, we drink a lot of water, and we win. That's what we do. You know, like, trash talking is just a part of it, but I think people don't like to look at the facts. You know, like, if you look at her first 9 fights and my first 9 fights, that's why she had those little knockouts that she had. Talk about my punching power. I fought against some of the best girls in my division, and then you got girls who are holding me the whole fight. You got girls who in the ring getting battered for 8 rounds and the ref don't stop the fight. That's not my fault. I get in there and do my job. And if the refs and everybody would do their job, I would have a lot more knockouts. If these girls wouldn't be allowed to hold me, she's gonna be in defense mode. I already seen how she fought. She thinks she's gonna stand there and go bluff for me. She's smoking dope. Like, I already know, like, I think of her game plan that she can have. She has good movement. She got some good hand speed, but she has a lot of flaws. Way more bad things than good things. And while he's sitting there talking about some, it's not the good she'll show. You're right. Not right now, it's not. But October 5th, it will be. And I'm not taking home no prisoners. I don't know where y'all from, but up in Flint, we don't embrace losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got,
it's so
yeah, he don't embrace losers. Look at him, he getting all shaking up. He shook up already. He ain't touched her yet. Calm down. See that? I don't really gotta say much to shake him.
So listen, you can't break the
What's the last girl she fought against? What was the record? Oh, you don't know now. What's the record? The last girl she fought against? What's the last girl she fought against? Yeah, he don't know. The girl had a whole bunch of losses, I know. But that's what I'm saying, like, we don't even fight people with losing records. This girl done got draws and went 10 rounds to City Rockets. Just crazy stuff. I mean, look, congrats to her for making it to this point, but she is not going to beat me on October 5th. I pray that she puts in the hard work, because me going down to 154, I'm going to be stronger, I'm going to be faster, I'm definitely going to mean as hell, because my fat ass have to go and lose weight, right? That's how she sound. So her fat ass going to make weight. Like, yeah, whatever. I never had a problem with making weight. I made 160 easy, 68, now we're going down to 54. It's not going to be a problem. I look forward to seeing everybody there. Make sure you guys come to Flint, Michigan. Eat in my favorite food restaurant, Sagano's. Make sure you guys embrace the city. Visit Burston Fieldhouse where I first started my training. And buy those tickets on Ticketmaster. You do not want to miss the fight at Door Federal. I hope she fights as good as her and her coach talk, because he is the one that got to fight.
I would be with her if she couldn't fight. I would be here if she couldn't fight. When the bell comes in.
She don't fight better than me.
Yes, she fight better.
You crazy as hell. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see you call me the woke after the fifth. That's what I'm gonna see. Tell me, so we can shake on it right now when I'm thinking you gonna call me the greatest one of all time or what?
No.
Alright, no. Right. Jealous, mad. She not good as me, and he not good as me either. You better train her real hard. Cause what I know and what Coach John know, what I know already is smarter than both of y'all. Now I got Coach John, y'all going down. Down. All I gotta say is, I have a good one. I come to the fight. It's documented. I said it. She will not beat me. It will not drop her. I can't wait to look over at you in the corner, because your eyes are as big as they is now. Y'all have a good one. Yeah. Comedian. She don't like it. It's getting hot up here.
Let's move on to October 26th. We have a fight that I think a lot of boxing fans are excited to see, for the vacant title between Shakur Stevenson and Joette Gonzalez. And Shakur, I'll start with you. I know that ever since you were a kid dreaming about fighting for a world title, the opportunity is just a few weeks away. Your thoughts on finally getting a chance to fight for that belt?
I'm locked into my fight October 26th. I'm fighting a tough fighter, a decent fighter, and I'm making him look like a F fighter or something. I can't wait to fight him, and it's personal.
Why is it personal?
Because I don't like him.
Why?
Because he's a bitch.
Well, damn.
Joette, you have a microphone, you have a voice. For you, it's also an opportunity to speak your mind. What are your thoughts on what Shakur has to say? Do you feel it's personal as well?
Yes, definitely personal. I mean, kid got no class, disrespectful, got no morals, and I'm humble.
You are having an opportunity as well to fight for your dreams in your first world title. What does that mean to you and your family for all that you've done to get to yourself to this point?
It means a lot. I mean, I've been dreaming of this since I was 10 years old. So the opportunity came, and I'm going to take advantage of it.
Right. There's going to be fireworks in Reno. I hope you guys get your tickets. It is a stacked card as well. We cannot wait. These two cannot wait. Good thing I can, play security up here if need be during the face-off. So we're going to keep it moving. We're on tight time.
Will be held at the Reno Sparks Convention Center, October 26th. And I want to thank our friends at Golden Boy, for whom Joette Gonzalez fights, for making him available for this fight. Should be a tremendous match.
That's what it's about.
It is now time to win the main event. Please welcome the undefeated challenger from Sundsvall, Sweden, All in the League. 236 for All in the League.
quick, shout out Simon Clothing, yo. Your boy's looking real good, man. Your boy's looking real fucking good. Jeez, god damn.
Bro, your shirt's dirty. Your shirt's dirty. What are you doing?
KSI, bitch. I got the mic. USA, USA, USA.
Your eye is still bleeding from last year.
Look at him, champ. Look at him, champ. He's scared, champ. He's crazy. Ain't nowhere in the world. He's crazy. You crazy. You know what? I'm bringing 34 years, knocking niggas out. He gon' get it. He gon' knock him out. He gon' knock him out. I'm giving it to him. 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 He gon' knock him out. How many champions you got?
Your eye is still bloody from the last fight. You lost that mark, bro. They never
Let's start by talking with a man who's got 21 knockouts to his credit, Errol Spence Jr. Errol, do you feel as though, having been through the mega fight that you were in with Mikey Garcia in Dallas, Texas, that prepared you for this moment here this weekend?
I feel like all my fights prepared me for this moment. Sean Porter, he's not like Mikey Garcia. They got different styles and different mentalities, but you know, fighting at home is hard. You know, just all the obligations, media obligations, and everybody coming to come see you. A lot of guys can't shine at home, fighting at home, so you know, that was a lot of pressure, and I feel like I overcame that, and it led me to this point.
Sean, you two have had more interaction than you've probably ever had with an opponent leading up to a fight. Do you feel as though that has helped you in any way, or are you sick of him yet?
No. I don't think I'll ever be sick of Errol Spence. I think right now it's just the competitor in me to you know, get at him in any way I can. And until that bell rings, we'll do whatever we need to do to not only promote this fight, but to let him know that we really are here to fight him.
Errol, he said things like he plans to make you very uncomfortable. He plans to break you in this fight. I love that in the front row, wherever that's coming from. When he says things like that, what do you make of it?
I make nothing of it. It sounds good, but he gotta, you know, make that happen. And like I said, we train hard, very focused, and I'm ready for anything he can bring to the table. So if he says he can break me, he's gonna break me, he's gonna stop me, he's gonna beat me up, keep that same energy come Saturday night.
Sean, how do you intend to break Errol Spence?
I mean, the energy has never changed. The energy ain't changed. I got the energy right now. Where's his energy at? And he said the same things. He want to knock me out and he gonna hurt me and so on and so forth. He did knock out 135 Mikey Garcia. He ain't knocking out 147-pound Showtime Sean Porter.
Well, let's go there, because I know that you've said going throughout this promotion that you would be disappointed if you didn't knock out Sean Porter. You didn't feel that way necessarily about Mikey Garcia. Why is this more personal?
I just feel like, you know, he's been talking a lot. His dad been talking a lot, and I want to knock him out. They don't call me, after Saturday night, they don't call me a showstopper. I promise you that. You know, I feel like he does have the belt. He fought a lot of guys, but all his fights been split decisions and close decisions. That's the only thing that he showed that he can stay close with the top level fighters. That's about it.
I think I showed that nothing over here is fake. Nothing over here is fake. When you in the ring with a top level opponent, that's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be a close, action-packed fight. I'm sorry that I have everything. I'm sorry that I have everything that it takes now, not only make a fight exciting, but make it close and competitive and so on and so forth. Nobody complains about Showtime Sean Porter when he gets out of the ring. People complain about you not knocking out 135-pound Mikey Garcia.
Nobody play about fight. You wild. You fight like a football player.
Hey, the question was proposed to you, baby.
You an in-shape street fighter.
135-pound Mikey Garcia.
In-shape street fighter.
Do you think that Errol Spence is more technical than
Fight like you drowning.
Errol Spence is definitely a
Fight like you drowning and you don't know how to swim.
Say again?
You fight like you drowning and you don't know how to swim. You windmilling.
But did you watch my swimming on the everybody has seen everything that I've done to this point. All right, so that was a dumb statement for you to make. Everybody's seen me out there swimming and knows that I can swim.
You in shape. You in shape.
Everybody knows that I'm in shape. Everybody knows that I can take a punch. Everybody knows that I'm gonna be there from the first round to the last round.
You can't take a punch.
All right then, everybody know I'm gonna be there from the first round to the last round. And we gonna see what's gonna happen with you.
We are going to see it. I want to get back to this. I don't want to interrupt it, but I do want to let some of the other men on the stage have a moment to talk. Anthony Terrell's like, hello down here.
They deserve it.
I'm actually going to start down at this to you next, champ. David, this man has something that once belonged to you. How do you intend to get it back?
I'm very motivated for this fight. You know, I feel like I have another opportunity, but not just getting the title, but taking it from the champion. I've worked very hard for this fight. Anthony Durrell's never been knocked out, so that's another challenge we're going to take, and I'm going to be the first one to knock Anthony Durrell out.
You can't do that.
Why? Why? Because you got too much experience? That's what all the people I knocked out said. That's what they all said.
You can't do that. You don't got that one knockout
So I hit him in the ribs and he's going to fold like a lawn chair. We're going to see what he says.
You got throwing punches. You don't got that one knockout power.
I put people in the hospital. That's what I do.
Man, stop. Everybody go to hospital.
That's what J. Leon Love said. That's what J. Leon Love said the last case. He said I don't hit like that.
What happened in your life? It's fine.
What happened there?
David, this fight was supposed to... This is actually for both of you. This fight was supposed to happen 2 years ago, before either of you had the belt. Do you feel as though this fight would have been different 2 years ago?
It would have been the same result. You know, I feel like it's better that it's happened now because, you know, I'm getting stronger every day. You know, I'm about to turn 23 December. Anthony Durrell feels like, you know, he has a lot to prove to the fans. So it's just going to be a war. It's going to be a war from round 1 to round 12.
How about you, Anthony?
I thought you said you was knocking me out.
Yeah, but I am going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out. You know, I'm just trying to be nice.
Anthony.
I don't think it's going to go all the way. I think I'm going to, you know, have my hand raised at the end. Period.
Do you think you can knock out David Benavidez?
Oh, for sure. He got hurt with a jab. He dropped with a jab. I hit harder than Gaby. I promise I do. She coming.
He's talked about you.
He had his last fight. He had a bum make him look like a bum. So what do you think I'm gonna do to you?
Yeah.
I ain't no bum.
I know.
What did Ildrim do to you? That's why they had to save you. That's why PBC had to save you and stop the fight. So this fight can happen.
Stop the fight.
Yeah. Man, you had a little cut, man. They had to save you.
Wait. You contradicting yourself again, man. You just told the world on Fox face to face that I won a fight, beat him convincingly. What is it? Come on, man, tell the truth. You know
there was 2 rounds left. There was 2 rounds left. He could have won those 2 rounds.
Man, you fought J. Leon Love, man. Come on. You fought J. Leon, bro.
You fought that. You fought.
It doesn't matter.
And that's my guy. That's my guy. But you fought J. Leon, bro. You should have stopped him in the first round.
You fought Dennis Duggan and you couldn't even do Dennis Duggan. Dennis Duggan was beating you. What are you talking about?
He's about to get stopped.
Okay, you know what?
Dennis was beating you.
Is that what you're going with? Is that what you're going with? That's what you're going with, Dennis?
We're excited for this fight as well. I feel like right now I want to take it back. I want to take it back.
Stop.
To the main event. I can't even control this. Worse than my 3-year-olds up here. Saturday night Errol, back to you. Coming into this fight, you've said that Errol Spence, his style has not evolved. Why do you say that?
I said that Errol Spence came out of the amateur game with a professional style. He has improved as a fighter, but his style was already a prolific style even as an amateur. I think that you might be trying to start something.
No, I'm not. I don't need to. You guys are doing a good job up there.
I'm just saying. I said that
Pardon
when I said that his fighting style had not evolved is because he already has and always had a professional style, and it has improved, but it has not evolved. I think that
Fair enough.
there is a difference there.
Misinterpretation.
My bad.
Stand corrected. Errol, some might argue that you haven't faced a lot of adversity. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like you've won 135 rounds out of 153 of the judges' scorecards. So how does one prepare for plan B, C, D, and E if they haven't necessarily had to pull them out of their hat yet?
I have. It's all about adjustments. I make adjustments fast in the ring. The Kell Brook fight was hard. I made a lot of adjustments in that fight. A lot of people thought I couldn't go 12 rounds. They thought I had limited, which I did have limited experience, but they thought it was going to help Kell Brook out, and they seen that didn't help him out at all. So, you know, they say I don't have plan B, C, or D, but I can adjust, I can evolve, and I can switch to whatever style my opponent goes to, and you will see Saturday night if it comes to that.
Sean, I have to go here because the last time you fought, you stepped on the scale and we had to have a barber on standby.
I can't wait to get on the scale this time. Get that out of the way.
Yeah. So you're feeling good. What do you weigh right now?
I'm not going to tell you what I weigh right now, but I will tell you that this is the best camp I've ever had. Nutrition, everything has been spot on. We have a protocol, and right now I'm ahead of the schedule, and that's where I plan to stay. Once we get to Friday, I plan to be eating Friday morning.
All right. How about you?
I'm on weight. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't have a nutritionist. I don't have strength conditioning trainer. I get mine out the mud. Straight hard work and dedication. I'm just saying we're ready to go. Y'all see me before camp, everybody calls me fat boy, this and that, but I never miss weight. I'm always on weight. I'm always professional. So you definitely gonna see me on weight, ripped and ready to fight. I'm actually look better than I did with the Garcia fight because I didn't do any strength conditioning in that camp. But I've been doing a little bit this camp.
Sean, let's talk about...
Does he have strength conditioning or not? Or do he do it or do he don't?
I think he does. I saw it on Fight Camp.
You gotta say, I think he do.
I think he do. I think he do. Sean, coming into this fight, you've said you're in great shape.
Yeah.
Plan to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Plan to be relentless. But they've kind of called you, and not just Errol Spence's camp, but you have this reputation out there of being a dirty boxer.
Yeah.
Are you a dirty boxer?
I'm not a dirty boxer.
Why do you think you get that rap?
Because I'm aggressive and I'm strong. And guys can't handle it. There are things that that go on in the ring, and they happen, and you just gotta move with it. And you know, I'm always prepared to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Whether that's misconstrued or painted, the picture's painted different or whatever. You can't take away 2 belts that I've won. You can't take away everything that I've done as a professional fighter, and even everything that I've done as an amateur fighter. So with the background that I have as an amateur fighter and being as seasoned as I am as a professional, you don't get that far being dirty. And nobody, up until a couple weeks or months ago, whenever he first said it, has ever called me a dirty fighter.
Everybody know you dirty, man. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. That's your style. There's nothing wrong with it. Whatever it takes to win. Whatever it takes to win. That's what you said.
Watch out.
Whatever it takes to win, that's what you said, right?
Watch out.
With that said, Errol, how do you win on Saturday night?
Just doing what I've been doing. Whenever I hold it.
Hold it? You never held before.
Whenever I held.
What you gonna do?
Answer the question.
Over there talking.
I didn't say nothing.
You said it. Somebody
How
said
do
don't
you
be
win?
holding.
How do you win on
Somebody said don't be
Well, it
holding.
wasn't me. My question was, how are you going to win on Saturday night?
Keep doing what I've been doing. Winning in dominating fashion. Period.
He has been dominant. He has not fought Showtime Sean Porter. He has not fought anyone like me.
Man,
it's different.
Your last three fights
couldn't find nobody to train with like me.
Your last 3 fights been close. What are you talking about? You haven't been down.
Well, history will be made on Saturday night.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that sold this pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that sold this pay-per-view.
I doubt it, because when I came out, everybody was cheering my name. You even said that just a while ago. You said I had more Spence fans here.
That was the people here. We talking about
Still, you didn't promote nothing. I was promoting at the Cowboy Stadium and things like that. You weren't doing nothing. Cleveland Browns didn't invite you out to do nothing. Cleveland Browns didn't invite you out to do nothing. You claim in Vegas. You from Cleveland.
And let me say this. Let me say this.
You a man with no land. You a man with no land.
Let me say this. You got in your car and you drove to the Cowboy Stadium.
Doesn't matter. I was
Hold
promoting.
up. Let me say this though. I flew from DC to New
I was
York.
promoting.
I did sweat. I did the Browns versus the Jets. I came out here. Look, listen. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm texting everybody. Andrew Iguodala.
Everybody was there.
Omar he's right over there with me right now.
So what part did you do? Hold on.
Martin Lawrence was in the stands. Bobby Brown was in the stands.
For you?
For me. Bobby Brown came to my back room.
So when you fight after this, what is it? Where you gonna fight after this?
My point is,
where you gonna fight after this? You're not gonna be on pay-per-view after this.
My point is,
you're not gonna be at pay-per-view after this. I bet my next fight be pay-per-view.
It's supposed to be. That's the next step.
Okay then. The only reason you're on pay-per-view because you fight me. So you will not be fighting on pay-per-view over me. You can't even set out an arena. What arena can you set out by yourself? What arena can you set out by yourself?
I just told you, baby. I just told you.
What arena can you set out by yourself?
Who can you text to tell them to come to the fight?
Matter of fact, I ain't even talking no more. I just
Who can you text to tell you to tell them to come to the fight?
Unified champion.
Nobody.
Unified champion.
You don't got the juice. You just got some orange juice right there. That's it. That's about it.
You need to take out that green jacket because I just took your belt.
It's fly, baby. It's fly. Hey, you took the belt, but I'm still me, baby. You took the belt, but I'm still me.
And then you lost. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give up Danny Garcia. Thank you. Thanks everybody. Thank you.
That's Triple D stuff. That's Dallas stuff right there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Down the front. Hey, EJ, let them know. Let them know. Give me.
They ain't selling like me. Everybody know I had the top promotion in the game right now.
Monkey ass down before you get slapped. Alright? Sit your monkey ass down before you get slapped, okay? You ain't no fucking man. You better stay in a woman's place. I'm scared to death. Smack your fucking ass into the mall, girl. I'll slap your ass into the mall, you country ass girl.
What's she tripping on, coach?
Motherfucker just acting like a man. I'll knock that bitch out, man.
put him back down.
Oh my God.
God.
No, now y'all want to try something.
That's it. Hold on. I got training. Hold on. C-spine from Marshall. Did he hit his head? You need that back. Please step back. Keep him on the side. Keep him on the side.
What he's saying about the fact you get hit a little too much, that there are weaknesses. What would your response be to Regis?
Well, obviously, every fighter sees, looks at another fighter and sees strengths, thinks that he's strength. So, yeah, he's going to have thoughts that he thinks he's going to win, he's going to do whatever, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen on Saturday. I'm going in there and do a job. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. Switched on. I know he's a good fighter, he's a world champion. So all these belts on the line, it's going to bring the best out of me. So yeah, he's going to get it on Saturday night. Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question. Do you think he does anything better than you do in the ring?
No, I don't think he does anything better than me. No. So he's got good timing, he's got good movement, good head movement. But again, he's had 24 fights, 24 wins against nobody. He's not fought anybody. He's not fought anybody that's been in there to win and go in there to hurt him and go in there to rip his belts off him. He's not fought against any real live opponents who's hungry like him and wants more success. So he's in for a hard night on Saturday.
You can't hurt nobody if you can't touch him. Of course people want to hurt me. Of course people want to try to beat me. They want to. They want to try to hit me, but they can't. Of course you think people they come in there and lose. They don't come in there and lose. They come in to try to beat me up. That's what we signed a contract for. We come in to beat the other person up. But they couldn't. That's the difference.
Paddy record against big men or something like that.
What? I don't understand.
I know you don't understand. I know you don't understand. Take your glasses off. You're inside, you fucking wanker.
I'll take my glasses off.
Listen down the stage. You've got your sunglasses on. Take them off.
I'll take them off for the face off.
To the front.
You'll knock his ass to the mark. He ain't never seen nothing like that. You'll never see nothing like that. Ever. That last look.
Give us that belt. Give us that belt.
Here they are, champion versus champion for the prestigious WBSS Muhammad Ali Trophy. Who will be the unified WBA IBF Super Lightweight Champion of the World? Taylor versus Progress. The talking stops now, and the boxing starts tomorrow night in the ring. Undefeated versus undefeated. the London O2 Arena Saturday night, live on Sky Sports box office, streamed exclusively to the United States.
First world title bout. Someone takes home an L tomorrow night, streaming live on ESPN Plus. Presented by Top Rank Incorporated in association with Golden Boy Promotions and the Leader Sparks Convention Center. Stevenson on Sunday. Who is going to be world champion tomorrow night? Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the official weigh-in. Once again, doors open at 3 p.m. First bout at 3:30. If you don't have your tickets in hand, you can see this is going to be a tremendous night of boxing tomorrow night at the Reno Sports Convention Center. Tickets available.
I'll beat your ass, boy. I'll beat your ass.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, sir! Let's go! Let's go!
What was that all about, man?
Marlene, you said she disrespected you. Why?
I mean, the entire situation is disrespectful. There's a time to make contact, and that's on Saturday night. So I think you need to hold yourself in a professional manner, and shoving me is disrespectful, and it's a bad representation of women's boxing.
She's been disrespecting me on social media for the past 2 years. Like,
well, where am I supposed to disrespect you at? I live in Texas.
Nobody disrespects
me. Or you want me to jump on an airplane, knock on your front door, and disrespect you there? Come on, be serious. Of course it's on social media.
You're a bad representation to women's boxing, period. Like, you start beef with everybody. Krista Shields doesn't like you, Michaela Mara doesn't like you, Ada Knight doesn't like you, Kalisha West doesn't like you.
Oh, so y'all made friends?
Like you.
Y'all made friends together? Y'all want to talk about it together? Y'all want to have sleepovers and talk about me? Go do that. What are you talking about? You're just trying to bring up people. This is about you and me, not about everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's why I pushed you when I was in front of your face.
Exactly, and you need to really realize that there's little girls watching you. And
yeah,
that
there's
you need
little
to
girls watching
represent
you
us
all the time,
correctly.
too. You disrespect me all the time.
So Lisa, why don't you like her?
Because she has a bad ego, bad attitude. She's disrespectful. She's just a nasty person with a nasty attitude. And that's true, yeah.
Marlene, why don't you like her?
She's a compulsive liar.
What's she lying about?
Marlene Esparza is delusional, everybody.
She tries to lie to get signed. She lies about the things I say. She tries to play victim all the time. When she does it too. She talks about me too. You're not the victim here, and then you want to shove me. So which are you? Are you the victim or are you the bully? You need to pick a side.
I'm gonna be a bully on Saturday night, that's for sure.
And Beck the bully back here is going to start the show about 2:30. Go check him out too. So you'll see them on the zone. Hey, can we make this the main event? I mean, he's excited. Bernard's over here like, yeah, telling me. like that trash talk. You know about trash talk, right? It's the mental warfare. Well, ladies, we're done with you right now.
Same outcome, brother. Same outcome. Skills pay the bills. You don't have my skills. We'll see. Hey, I didn't get to where I did from nothing. You should know that. I had one fight against a midget. We'll see. I want to prove that to you. Okay. An overdone midget. An overdone midget. Hey, what else? You tried to step up again.
Hey,
You tried to step up again. Who? You drew against Ravon Caesar.
A brewery, that was a hit clash, mate.
I'm being easier. No, you didn't, mate. I was there. I've seen the fight. You only know one way. You only know one way.
Okay, we'll see, mate.
Look at here, guys.
Down here, guys. Down here, coming.
Just one more, either.
I'm going to have to ask you a question. You just want to talk? Mate, it's all a joke. It's all a joke, you know. There's always excuses. I've got footage, there's cameras, there's everything. Prior to the last fight, 24 hours, he was sitting there saying how strong he was, how fit he was, how easy it is to make weight. He's the best he's ever felt. He's a rapper, don't have to worry about my power, this and that. Now what? What's your excuse now? Your pizza? Really? You're a world champion, you're a former world champion, you're going to use a pizza? Mate, I honestly don't care. Like, oh, mate, I'm not even fussed. Like I said, we didn't have to come here. I'm coming here because I know I can beat you. You put it in anyone's backyard, I'll beat you. Skills pay the bills and you don't have my skills, mate. I know that. I know that. I had other fights. You can smile all you want. I'm not even frustrated. You can smile all you want.
You don't sound it.
No, mate, I don't need to sound. I'll show you it. I already showed you the first time. See these? You've seen these before. These were in your cabinet. You remember that?
Yeah, I've still got a hell of a lot more too.
Yeah, oh, mate, we'll see. Like I said, your last fight will be December 18. I told you that.
We'll see.
I told you, we'll see. Like the first fight, we'll see. I told you, I had other opportunities as well. What, you think you were my way up to the top? I fought bigger names than you, mate. Way bigger names than you.
And how'd you go in those
Doesn't matter. How'd you go against Crawford? All you've got is Manny Pacquiao. Go do 12 rounds with Kell Brooks. Go beat me. You can't do that, can ya? You drew against Ravon Caesar. Go beat him. You can't do it. You can't do it. What have you done? What have you done? Tell me what you've done. You've been a 5'5" Manny Pacquiao and he's not even in his prime.
He's a world champion right now.
But mate, and you're not. So stop living off somebody else. You're not now. That was the old you.
I was.
You're
Have you been
old,
world
mate. You're
champion?
retired. You're retired. Your wife, everyone doesn't want you to have this fight. Your team don't want you to have this fight. You're not a middleweight. Be smart. Like I said, you denied Australia a world title fight.
Hey, I'm hungry. That's
Go
a big
eat,
difference.
go eat more
with this
pizza. If you're
fight.
hungry, go eat more pizza.
I'm hungry for something else.
Mate,
That's not
you
pizza.
use it, mate, you've got excuses. You've got excuses. Like I said, that's fine. I'm here. Mate, I'm here. We're here. My team's here. Mate, we've got no problems. I'll see you December 18th.
I'm glad.
No worries. And what are you going to do with the gloves? You want to change the gloves? Do you want weight? I already know. I know I can beat you. The first fight I believed I could beat you, and I did. Now I know I can beat you. And I will. I know I can knock you out. You can't knock me out. I've proven I can knock you out.
We will see.
We will see.
Come December 18th, it will all change.
No worries.
It's going to be a redemption for myself.
No worries.
Michael, do you hate Jeff Horn now?
I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. He's a fighter. I'm a fighter. But again, we didn't. The fact that I had a world title shot, I beat him fair and square, and he denied that, and denied Australia that. It's just, I understand why he's getting hate mail, and why he's getting everyone's turning on him. I can see that. He's denied Australia a world title fight. I beat you fair and square. If it was a close fight or whatnot, it went decision, and it was a split decision win. It's like, you know what? Let's get part two. But I'll beat you fair and square. You're not a middleweight. Read the comments.
Michael, what is the issue with doing the...
Other fighters know how hard this sport is, and I thought we all stuck together. And when we get a world title fight, we all stick together and wish each other the best. I got that shot. I had to beat Jeff to get that shot. I got that shot. He's denied me not only a world title fight. He's denied me money, house. He's denied me a lot of things that he has. And we didn't say, and you know what was the worst thing about it all is the fact that we said, you know what, we will fight you again. But give us the opportunity, we'll reassess this in February, March. He didn't want that. He said, nah. Now so he's denied me that. So now it's become personal. For me, him in front of me, it doesn't matter. It's the same outcome, just a different day. I know that. Like I said,
you wouldn't be in the position you were to get in the world title.
I beat you in the ninth round, I dropped you in the second.
If you win, if you do it again, you'll get the opportunity
because you're going to be retired. Because you're going to be. Are you sure you
You'll get your world
don't
title
want? Are you sure you don't
shot.
want another
Everything that
rematch?
you're getting now, you're going to
This
get.
is round one, by the way. You sure you don't want another rematch?
The whole reason I'm motivated this time, I wasn't as motivated the first time. You're a great fighter, and I plan to beat you.
No worries. God bless you. I wish you
Jeff
all the
thought he
best.
would have put in his best performance the first.
Give us the opportunity, and Australia the opportunity, to fight for the world title, earn our money that we deserve, and if it all goes well, we'll give you that shot. You've now stood up and said, no what? No, and it's not the best me, and I won't eat pizza this camp.
Mate, you know what boxing's like. It's a selfish sport, and this is the fight.
No, you're selfish. Boxing's not a selfish sport, you're selfish.
This is the fight that motivates me, and you're the one that I wanted.
Oh.
And you signed the clause to fight me
and
again. So we're going to do it again.
Don't
And you
let
can't
the
keep
fight bother
crying
me.
about it.
The
You're going to
fight
keep talking, but we're doing the fight again, December 18th.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll even be there half an hour early for you.
Bottom line is the deal's a deal. Hang on, what you're saying is no good, so what's your claim to
I've knocked
fame?
Jeff Horn out.
You're saying he's
I
no
knocked
good.
you out. I knocked both of you out. I knocked you
You'll
down.
find out.
You'll see.
My name,
you said that
my
on
name,
you got no idea.
You're talking about my name on your
hairstyle.
resume, but my name should mean nothing then if me beating Pacquiao
It's
meant
not.
nothing.
It's not. I didn't
So
say it. You're trying to do.
You just said it.
No, I didn't.
You said I knocked out Jeff Horn. That's my claim
you
to
just asked
fame.
me. Yeah, exactly right. But you're
Pacquiao
nothing
just
now.
beat
You're nothing
Keith
now. What
Thurman.
titles do you have? What titles do you have? Tell me. Tell me. What
I'll
titles?
have all my titles back very soon.
Okay. But you're nothing.
Jeff, there's been a lot of things
I'm the
said.
champion. This is my time. I'm the champion. I'm pound for pound number one for a reason.
There's been
And
a
your
lot of
brother's
things.
talking. Tell your brother to win a fight first, mate.
There's been a lot of things said today, and also over the last few weeks, Jeff Horn, from the.
I can see he's frustrated, and I get it, but look, you would never ever be in the position you are now if it wasn't for us giving you that fight in the first place. So all you've got to do is honour that, and then you'll get your massive shots. You beat me the second time, you've got it all.
It's okay.
Can you lower that camera, please?
Let's go, Ken. Already lost, baby. Look at me out. Let's go, Ken. Look at him. Scared. The only problem is, fighting outside.
Look at him, y'all. Must fall. All work, easy work. All day. Must fall. Must fall. Let's go.
Kiss him, man.
I'm the big king, Logan. King.
Too short. Gone too short. Street fight. College fight. Street fight. It comes. You trip them up. You easy trick them up. Street fight. It comes.
Yeah!
You must fall.
Well, there's mosquitoes in here. I thought you were stronger than that.
You must fall.
So tight on the flesh.
Oh! You proud of yourself? You're so strong, big boy. 10 times 10. It's 100.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. Thank y'all for coming.
Tevin, I thought you said you was gonna show up and pull up on Joseph Diaz.
I want to be professional.
There was a little bit of chatter there in the face-off. Can you tell us what was said?
Tell me what it is. Yeah, get it off. Yeah, hell yeah.
I told him Eddie's gonna get in trouble.
You gonna take it? Yeah, nah, enough with the Twitter back and forth and shit. Let's get this fight done. You gonna take it? I'm gonna take it, man. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yeah, the camera heard it. He gonna take the fight. We gonna make it happen. Just make it happen. All right, we gonna make it happen. gonna fight you twice. I'm gonna take your balance. I'm gonna defend it. Come against me again?
But you are pretty good at the trash talk, both of you are, and that's what made
I like that. I like the energy. I like that. I like that. I'm really good at that. I like the energy. Your time was your time's past. Now it's my time to take over. You gonna beat me? I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat the shit.
Some hardcore boxing.
I'm gonna make it back. You gonna make it side back?
What's your response to that?
I'm gonna torture you. I'm gonna bet. I'm really gonna torture you. I'm gonna do a bet. I'm gonna do a bet. Whatever you want. I really don't give a fuck. Whatever I want, I really don't care. I'm confident. I'm gonna beat the shit.
This is the last time you can see
I don't care, man. A lot of you get confident. You're little, man. What's up? Don't find that, bro. I'm gonna be big.
Hey, everyone, make sure you come to the same place.
I ain't no crawler. I ain't no John Crawler, bro. I ain't no guy like you from the UK.
The bandana comes out tomorrow, my friend.
John,
let's hear it for Logan Paul, everyone.
John O'Carroll? Yeah, I ain't like that. You can't beat John O'Carroll. Beat the shit out of John O'Carroll. I'll stop him. I'll beat the shit out of you. See me in January. I'm gonna smoke you, you know? I'm gonna smoke you. We'll see. I'm gonna smoke your little ass. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro. Everybody always talk that shit. Everybody say that. Tennyson say he gonna knock me out. Fine, second say he gonna beat me.
Literally, he should have beat me in the last fight. That was his best opportunity. Now this time it's over. I mean, look at my team, man. My team is stacked. I got Larry Wade. He's doing
Stop, yo, stop, y'all, stop. Stop, yo, stop, champ, stop. That's your friend. Relax, don't disrespect me. I don't know you like that.
Who's ever disrespected you anyway? Channy, everything that you say comes out of your head. There's nothing
you don't know me like that. You don't know
I
me like
absolutely
that.
don't.
I'm
and you don't know me like that.
I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that. I know you like that, pussy. I know you like that, pussy.
I will fucking bury you.
Let's do it,
I will fucking bury you.
Let's do it.
Nothing. You're 50-year-old washed up enough to be all you got, motherfucker.
Right back.
Stay
You know what's happening. I'm letting y'all know what's happening. Get over there. Get out of here. I'm letting you know what's happening. I'm letting y'all know what's happening. It's going down. If your man step to me like that, I'm a record. You hear me? He friends with you, champ. He friends with you. He not friends with me. Right or wrong? He your friend, champ, not mine. He came up to me. He shouldn't have came up to me. I'm not like that. What? Listen, it don't matter, but I'm not friends with him. I'm friends with you. You my brother. I love you. I don't know him. You feel me?
Not out here.
I feel you. That's your brother.
Not out here.
So you gotta tell your brother. So you gotta tell your brother. You gotta tell your brother. Yo, you don't know Shannon like that.
He's my brother.
Right. So you tell him, yo, chill. You don't know Shannon like that. Right? You know me. I love you. He don't know me like that. You know me. You hear me? Them boys is friends with him. I'm not friends with them. I'm your boy. I love you. Let's go, champ. Yeah, he gonna die. Let's go, champ. Your man gonna die. Let's go, champ. 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 Yeah.
Hey, Shannon.
What's up?
They forget you heavyweight champion of the world.
They forgot. Let's go,
No, you're sorry.
I dare y'all to touch my son. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Look out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Nobody touch me. Nobody touch me. Leave it at that. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah.
Amir.
Something's going on. Something's going on. Whoa. It is live. We are live, 100% live right now. Mr. Shannon Green. Downtown LA is looking crazy right now.
In Ontario, California, Ticketmaster.com, one time on Fox, 8 Eastern Pacific time. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Hold it ready. I don't like this.
Don't do it. Don't face it. I'm going to be in this fight. And face off. Sit down. Sit down. Down.
There we go. Very nice, gentlemen. Down in front, please. Down in front. All right, face the camera, please. Face outward, please. Thank you. Face outward. Thank you. All right, come on.
Face the camera.
In the front.
Face the camera.
Tony,
Looking at me, y'all look good.
come on, please. Everybody in the back. Look at the cameras in the
Very
back.
convinced of yourself. I'm very convinced.
Cameras in the back, Jamal. Cameras in the back. Bring that down. All right, right down here, right down
Pussy
here.
cat dials only, man. I'm fucking
Right here. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Well, if that stare down's any indication of what is to come Friday night, you are not going to want to miss this again. I will say it again. It is 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on Fox. Let's get right down to it. A lot has been said between the two of you leading up to this fight, this rematch. We'll start with you, champ, Tony Harrison. Is this animosity, this hate, real? Or is it been manufactured to hype this fight?
I mean, nothing about me is fake. Everything I do, if I do it, if I say it, it's real. It comes from my heart. So the beef between me and him, I don't know where he stands from, but it's real when it comes to my eyes. I don't like him. I don't like nothing about him. He did some sucker shit after the first fight when I was nothing but respectful to the man, and the tables turned from there. I'm a humble beast. When you wake me up, it's time to wake me up, and he woke me up. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we stand where we stand. When we go from here is where we go from here.
Jamal, I hosted the first press conference with the two of you. It was very cordial. What has changed?
I don't even know what press conference it was. I don't remember. All I know is I'm ready to fight. He all hype. The only thing fake about him is that injury he put up. But we here now, so I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna crush him. It's crushing him. Breaking the season.
He brought up the ankle. A lot of talk about this ankle injury. Let's go there. What's the story with the ankle? Is it better? Are you good?
I got no choice.
Don't even talk to me about that. I'm in the same. I'm on the same stage he's sitting on.
No surgery.
Why the fuck is we talking about the ankle? I'm on the same stage he's sitting on.
Is the ankle better?
I ain't no excuses for me.
It was a fake injury. That's
whatever you want.
What do you ask me?
Everybody, listen to me. Let me tell you something.
Fake.
Let me tell you what kind of world we're living in right now.
Everybody hyping him up, I guess.
Nah, ain't nobody. Nobody hype me up, man. You got all them dude boys over there telling you what you is and what you ain't. You not that.
So.
You're not that, but let me tell you what kind of world we living in. We living in that world that a guy like him, everybody
talk a lot, but you got the
flash, he got the jewelry, he got the cars, he got the clothes, he got the followers.
Are you jealous?
Jealous of what? I'm telling you the kind of world we living in. So everything you say, because you got the followers to back it up, is make it golden. That's the kind of world we living in. But listen to me. But listen to me. You gotta stand on principles, homie. And I'm gonna make you stand on principles, nigga. Whether it's through boxing or without boxing, I'm gonna make you stand on principle. I'm gonna make you stand on principle. I don't care how many followers you got. You gotta stand on principle when it come over here, homeboy.
You want that Coda action?
Well, you bring up Coda. After that fight, you told me Tony Harrison is thanking himself that he didn't take this fight right now because I'm a different fighter than I was the first time.
He gave me more time now. He gave me more time. I'm much stronger, much better, much faster.
What did you do with that time to ensure that you go out and leave no question answered?
I didn't leave Tampa. I didn't go to Tampa. I didn't leave my home state, my city. I got better at home.
You acting like does that make me less or more hungry?
Oh yeah,
do you think that made me less or more hungry? I mean, I left my family. Yeah, I left my family. Made me more hungry. Fool.
Okay. Yeah, my family was there, training with me, riding with me, grinding with me, fighting with me, hurting with me, sacrificing with me. Yeah. Everything we did it together, even more. I
I brought my team to a camp. I didn't need my kids there. I needed to be hungry.
Why did you change it up, Tony?
I needed to be hungry again. He woke up that beast. He woke up that beast.
Weren't you the champ? Why you lose your home?
He woke up that beast. I ain't need to be in Detroit. Detroit know I'm the champ. They know I'm the champ.
After I won the title, I knocked out two top #1 guys.
Okay, well, guess what? I only one I'm fighting is you. I won the belt and I fought you. I'm fighting you again. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. And y'all gonna hate me for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna gain so many fans off of you, and I love it. I love it. I had like 40,000 followers fighting you. I got like 7 more thousand. And when I beat you again, I'm getting like 30 more thousand. I'm gonna get all the motherfuckers.
You need a follower tracker.
I'm gonna get all the motherfuckers from me. Follow that. I'm getting everything you got. I'm about to own that shit.
We know lines only in the
I'm about to own that shit.
We know lines only in the building.
Well, let's talk some boxing, shall we? The last fight.
Yeah, I am. And what you gonna do about it?
You know it. And the whole team if you want it.
Let's talk about the last fight for a minute. Do you feel like you could have done anything differently in that fight, or would have done anything differently in that fight, Tony?
I had 3 judges that said I won. Why would I need to change anything?
So are you planning to change anything?
Happy. I'm out here like LeBron James with the 3 rings on them boys. I had 3 judges like this. You think I care about what him and his team tell him? Like, oh, they probably was catering to him too, because he a sucker, so they had to cater to him. Like, oh, Jamil, they cheated you, they robbed you. I probably was doing all that, but guess what? 3 judges said I won. I don't have to do nothing different.
But you did. You went to Tampa, so you did make some changes.
I made some changes for me.
Yeah.
I ain't had to do nothing for him. I made changes for me. It had nothing to do with the sport. It had to do with everything up here. For being out of, I was out a year. The longest layup I ever had, I had to get right up here. I had to get mentally correct. It wasn't nothing physical. I had to get mentally correct.
Tell the truth.
What about you? I watched Fox did this great show where the two of you kind of rehash what happened in that fight. You seemed very calm. You said things like, I kind of rushed things a little bit in that fight.
See, I'm a fighter that live and learn, you know what I'm saying? We know how to progress. I was once a fighter at the top. So it's okay for me to understand how to go down and come back up. But when I come back up way harder. This was a learning lesson, the best thing that ever happened to me. They made the true champ come out of me. They made the true champ come out. You know he ain't on my level. Oh, I'm not gonna say you, but you know, they know he ain't on my level. They know what I possess. They know what I stand and what I mean and how I stand by what I mean. Yeah, I'm one of the fighters that have, you know, it's easy to not like me. But, you know, that has nothing to do with what I'm going to do to him Saturday.
He said he's gotten in your head and he feels like you are an emotional
Walking
person.
in that thing. Give me Boardwalk Park Place.
They taught him good lyrics.
Give me Boardwalk Park Place.
So has anything he said throughout this gotten under your skin?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't, it's unbelievable. For somebody to live that mentality, to think that they could get into another man's head, who live and die by this, who put their life on the line for this. This is not the same. It's not a comedy. You can't get in nobody's head. Get in somebody's head. I don't even understand that process or what they even saying. Get in my head. What I'm getting ready to do to him Saturday.
What are you getting ready?
I'm getting ready
knock him the fuck out.
Do you feel like you have to knock him out?
No, I want to knock him out. I'm going to knock him out.
So, do you plan to do things differently early in this fight? Not rush things like you did, or do you plan to
set up the right shots? I'm gonna set up what he ain't gonna see, and then you're gonna be interviewing him after, you know, knocking him out.
What do you say to that, Tony?
He knows that power. He knows it. Them knees was all flapped over the ring, all over the.
You know what, man?
Like,
only people he get convinced of that stuff is the people on his team. He had 12 rounds. Never stumbled me, never rocked. Like, whatever.
Ask your family, did you get rocked? Ask your family, did you get rocked?
I guess
I ain't rocking you this time, I'm sleeping your ass.
I guess if I got rocked, I got rocked. One day for sure.
So what you just talking about, man? You making up
one day for sure. This fight right here in California, wherever he wanted to be Lions only promotion, this fight so because this motherfucker can't even complete a sentence. He had retarded damn near. It ain't sold off him. This fight sold off your boy. They coming to see your boy. Detroit stand up. They coming to see your boy. Come on, man.
Do you feel like you felt all that Jermell Charlo had to offer in that last
He gave me everything he offered. He gave me, I mean, listen to me. The same Jermell you seen fighting Trout, fighting this person, fighting that. It's been the same guy.
I'm gonna teach you how to come get a belt.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna show you how to come take
get
the
it.
title.
Come in and listen to me, homeboy. You got 2 days before you can show me.
I'm gonna show you how to take the belt.
Don't convince them. Don't convince your people that love you. Convince me.
Really waking your ass up.
I'm woke.
2 more days.
Got a loud mouth for no reason.
I'm woke.
Got a loud
Convince me though. Don't convince the people that love you and say, oh man, you're gonna kill him. But convince me, man. You could kill me. Convince me. You got 12 rounds to do it one more time, son. You got 12 rounds to do it again. Convince me.
We cannot wait. For now, we'll send it back to our friends in the studio. Kate, take it away.
Gotta get this work, gotta waste no time to be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time. Yes, I have the ride. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up high. Gotta get this work, gotta waste no time. I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time. Yes, I have a ride. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up high. Get it, only way that I can spit it. Call it karma's intervention, it's the way that I've been living. And I've been off the clock, think out the box, and I surround the confidence, be out the box, I can't stop, so I'm going in. Body made it to the top, from the bottom to the top. Kids find a reason that I'm not going to win. I go to the skill with my hands like a box of fans. I'll make sure from the city of the champions. Gotta get this work, gotta waste no time. I'll be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time. Yes, I have a ride. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up. If you feel like a winner, then put your hands up. Gotta get this work, gotta waste no time.
He ain't coming in the ring without $1 million.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, that's the main event of the evening, 12 rounds, WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. The last time they'll face each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event of the evening. Javante Tank Davis, Yurioki Skambola.
Hey, where's the microphone?
say turn on.